And welcome back. It is Wednesday morning, 2022 of June 1st. And of course, today is Food Stamp Day. Okay. I got paid yesterday from YouTube for doing surveys, and I got $80 in cash, which is perfect because I have to buy some groceries through Instacart because unfortunately, Christy can't take me shopping earlier this month than the 11th of June, which is fine. Um, because the 11th of June is also a good time to get blood work done for my medical doctor as well. So it's just going to work out fine for that. So that's a big plus. We can go to Aldi's, get some groceries there. Now, I'm going to get this thing ready so I can have a private Google Meet so I can do the closed captions because for the panel, we're going to have the panel on the Discord instead. Because if we do the Google Meets panel on the other systems, the problem is going to be that we've already seen that someone yesterday was trying to disrupt everything. And I would love to hear from JoJo. I would love to hear from everybody. But unfortunately, because of the disruption yesterday from people coming onto the show and trying to upset the apple cart, including the person of interest. We're going to talk about noodles today because I think we need to understand something about what happened, which is this. I never told him I was not doing the deal. Okay, and that's the first thing. I never said I'm not doing it until after he started becoming arrogant and basically starting to shoot his mouth off. That's when I basically said, it's over. We could have had the deal he wanted. He could have had everything done. All he had to do was just keep his mouth closed. He already knew he was in the process. How you doing, Virgo? Good morning, MicheleMarieDalene. How you doing? How's it going? Where go on? So somehow he thought that I said I wasn't interested. No, honey, I said I was interested. I told you, get the paperwork together, let's get this done. He decided, he flipped out. Maybe there's another part of Noodle's mind, the psychotic side, that's telling the other side that he's going to lose out on the deal. Instead of using his logical mindset and saying, okay, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get everything done. I'm going to show Michelle I'm serious. I'm going to go ahead and begin the deal. And Michelle apparently knows it's going to take a couple of days at least to get things done. I seen the same thing with Ed. So it's not like I don't have any experience with earth signs, because I am one. I'm also an air sign. So I'm a Virgo Aquarius. So like I get it like perfectly fine from the air sign and the earth sign perspective. I just don't understand why he did that. Because my Paul, oh yes, we did say we're gonna take care of the wrench business with the friends that supported me. I'm going to give you your wrench back. Because yeah. So Virgo Vixen says, Smell a cat. Good Gianna, good morning. Good morning to you too. So, as soon as Skynet comes in, I'll give him his range back. Alright? Now, let me get ready to get the panel up on Discord. And the reason I'm using Discord, if I get on, is because of the fact that Discord, well, in some ways it's a little bit less secure, in some ways it's better, but I'm not quite ready to start with the panel yet, so it will give me a few minutes to get that started, and then I will open up the general chat area, no music, for, well, general chat, no music. And right now I don't really know you yet, so if you let me get to know you a bit better, I can, determine if, see, Skynet and Paul, aka Schmicklecat, have been on this channel for years. Every few months, we go through this thing called Wrenchgate. Nobody wants to go through it. It just does happen. Somebody suggests that we don't need all these moderators, and then everybody says to me, take away the wrenches. And if I don't, then all of a sudden messages start getting deleted. Usually, I don't know if it's because of the new mods that decide to be a little top heavy or what, but that's exactly what happens. And so we go ahead and we take away the wrenches, then everybody gets mad, and then they all walk away. But these are people that have had wrenches for years. And what happens is that it's not like we don't want to give wrenches to everybody, because there's another problem, which is a valid concern. YouTube doesn't have a way for us, my own channel operators, to get a log of what our mods are doing. Like if they're deleting messages, are they deleting files, are they, we don't know. So it's easier, Virgo's a sweetheart, Michelle. She won't do you any wrong. I'm sure she is. But I'm just asking is can we get to know you better first to see, after all, you're a new person here. I want to get to know you first. Now, so let's get the Discord panel open. So, if you're going to do the panel, you might as well do the screen. I know that, I'm already on it. Oh, okay. So, go to the North American Snow Queen chat. General chat, no music. Stream video. Hopefully the internet won't crash on me. It looks like it's going to be fine, but I'm not sure yet. What about me? Oh, okay. We can be besties. Well, that's not a problem. I would like to meet more, people. I've been looking forward to meeting more people. I'm just saying, give me a couple of weeks to see you know, how it goes before we give a wrench to new people. Johnny, I just gave you your wrench. Yeah. Fine. Now, one thing for the ones with the wrenches, I'm going to make this clear. The only reason why the wrench gate keeps starting is because some rogue mod, someone, you don't know who, is going through and deleting comments and messages. Right. Well, right now, Discord panel's open, guys. We're doing the panel on Discord. In fact, let me pin that up as a message. Due to recent events, this show's panel is on Discord. Go to the general voice chat, no music, to join. Okay, so now I'm gonna post that link. Pin it. And sadly enough, that's gonna make it kind of harder to get the. In fact, Virgo Vixen, you can certainly join us to that if you wanna. To do that, though, you have to go join our Discord. Now, funny, we could talk about something about that. But Virgos, I think it'd be interesting to bring up the Virgo personality a bit. We have a Virgo man on our group too called Andrew Scott. A man I actually like a lot. So Virgo women and Virgo men are similar, but they are a little different. Sadly enough, the Virgo man, when he gets committed into a relationship, will drive himself extra hard to give all he can give. But somehow he keeps thinking he's not giving enough. Let me just say one thing for Virgo men out there. Unless you're a real couch potato, which is not most of them, Virgo women appreciate the things that you give, and we're not going to stop appreciating the things you give. And some of us, including me, are actually going to put in the extra mile to keep giving you things, too. I'm talking about your basic needs and then more than your basic needs. thinks. And also, of course, we'd like to find a decent man that isn't, that is also dedicated to the life of service. And that's one reason why I'm proud to be hanging out with Andrew Scott. He's a good man. He cares a lot about everybody. But unfortunately, because of the fact that sometimes he pushes himself too hard, kind of like the male Capricorn, but not at all to the same level of severity. They tend to burn themselves out because they're dedicated, loyal husbands and boyfriends. But when it comes to the features that Virgos got going, both males and females, is we're intellectuals. We're down to earth people. We will cook you a meal par excellence. We will make sure that everything is right for you. Unfortunately, sometimes to the detriment of our own health in the process, because we're service oriented. Now, let's compare that to Capricorn. My sister was a Capricorn, so I can speak about the Capricorn female side of things. And from what we see from Noodles, I can speak about the Capricorn male side of things. Both male and female Capricorns, on the other hand, are driven to their own self pleasures and aggrandizement. They're focused on money and career, almost to the same level as Leo. The difference is they don't exactly flaunt their way around, usually. But if it's career and money, oh yes, they will. They are... Hello, how you doing? Gonna tell you, somewhere someone will tell you, anybody that'll listen, I want you to know. Okay. So, I think it's interesting is the fact is that you have all these people like Noodles that he's a Capricorn guy. He's hyper focused on his career. But he's so focused on his career that he has insecurities once he thought someone was going to upset his apple cart. When the Virgo person that he talked to said that she thought it was a good idea, but somehow the little voice in his head told him that I was going to turn down the offer. I don't understand how that happened. It wasn't me telling him I was going to turn it down. How many of those big trucks travel down that road? Oh, I don't know. How many tractor trailer trucks go down the road? I'm sure quite a few in a day. Mostly day cabs. But there are a few sleeper cabs that come over that road. It's a pretty busy main street. It's actually part of the Connecticut's Route 44. Sometimes you see the articulated tandem trucks come through too. But not too many in Connecticut. But you do occasionally see them slip through the main street. It's actually part of the... We got a bit of an echo issue. Everyone needs a good woman on. Yeah. I definitely would like to try to get the panel open for Andrew Scott, but I don't know Oh, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not saying that the Google Discord. I mean, the Discord is exactly without its perils. But I can at least say, in one sense, that the Google Discord stars in Johnston, Providence, Rhode Island. Okay. I don't know where it ends though. Maybe it ends in upstate New York somewhere. Of course, they don't have a map. Okay, Tiani. So Virgo Vixen, if you wanna come on the Discord, check it out. It's not that bad of a place if you've never been on Discord. If you're using your phone, you gotta download an app, which is free. It doesn't cost any money. And it'll you'll be surprised what we cover in my news section alone. Let me show you what we cover. Let me show you guys the Discord. No, don't. Oh, because remember the porn bombing threats last time? Okay. Well, then I'll just describe it. It's an area that has a lot of interesting resources that we do. We do have an adult art section too. We have the Silvermoon Cafe. We have the general chat, which is pretty busy. We have a lot of discussions going on there. We have the news and video section where we cover news articles and videos. In fact, let me read these sections to you. Because, like Lumi said, the porn bombings that have happened, excuse me, in the past. We have the Snow Queen chat. This is where most of the replays of the comments that you guys are typing in come in. Please understand, the Snow Queen chat is interconnected with the Twitch channel as well. So, if a person on Twitch types in chat, it comes up on the screen also. Okay, which is really cool. So we have the general, the Snow Queen chat, the news articles, and new videos. They use artwork, Silvermoon Pub and Grill, World of Warcraft, non-porn user-created artwork, and adult NSFW user-created artwork. And a few other places here. Of course, Skynet's on. Hello, how you doing?
Good morning.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Did you see my message this morning?
Okay, well, not much is really going on right now.
Did you see my message?
Which one? This morning's one? Where, in Discord? I haven't even checked that yet. Let me look.
Yeah. I posted a song I made.
Oh, you're talking in general chat in Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw it. Let me go back and just double check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. You said fire.
Yep.
Oh, that was Paul. Okay. You said, You sent me a music clip.
Check this out.
So
I made
she
this,
let
okay?
me wave.
Can I play this? Because I made it. I'm in machine. Look, let me show you my screen so you know I actually made this. It's not like some...
Well, you can try it.
Hold on. Look.
Worst gets worse,
I'll
so
show
just
you.
have to filter it out, and then we'll lose all the chat replays if it content ID something.
All right. See my screen?
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
I got involved with a woman at the same time, but I really love the vocals beat, and I did have sex with her. And this man just came out of nowhere.
The only thing is that your microphone's a little bit hot for some reason.
With a woman at the same time, but I really love the vocals beat.
Yeah. Stop playing that. Stop playing that. Yeah, the quality's a bit. It's like breaking up. Michelle, maybe can you play that? You know, it's unlicensed music. Skynet made it. It's a bit choppy through his audio.
No, I mean the sound is breaking up.
Right.
His microphone is crunchy.
Right, Michelle. Again, yes, that is correct. That's why I'm asking Michelle. Can you maybe play the song? It's unlicensed music. Skynet made it. You won't get copyright for it. Could you play the song?
Yeah, I can play it.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a good song.
All right. Oh, let me get over to the screen again. All right.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Skynet's audio is a bit choppy.
Hold on a minute here.
No.
So let's play this thing he's talking about. Let me close this other window here.
Yeah, you're breaking up a bit, Sky.
Yeah, I know. He's definitely his clipping, and then he's running it through a compressor.
Yeah, he's having a little audio issue. That's fine. I think he just wanted you to hear his song, Michelle.
Okay.
Yeah, I want you to hear his song.
Wait, I'm going back to that top channel chat there right now so I can pull it up.
Yeah, it's like 30 seconds long. It's pretty short. It's
Yeah.
a good song, though. It's a good song, though.
All right. So let's just play this, guys.
Am I still clear?
That's better.
She let me finger her, you know what I'm saying? She let me finger her, you know what I'm saying? Natural ice. I still talk about it. And she still doesn't want me to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? She let me finger her, you know what I'm saying? She let me finger her, you know what I'm saying? Natural ice. I still talk about it. And she still doesn't want me to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? She let me finger her.
Fire.
Okay,
Michelle,
that's
do you
it.
remember when you let him finger her?
Hi there, Kitty. How you doing? We are in the general
Gianni.
chat, no music.
Hey, what's up, Paul?
That was something
Good
that
morning.
Skynet put together.
Morning. I don't know what's up with your phone. It's broken.
Michelle, we got Gianni on the line as well. If you want to say
Yes,
good
I
morning to
know.
him.
Hi, Johnny. How you doing?
Hey, Michelle.
So, anyway, so everybody's here today. So, what did you guys think of what was going on with Noodles yesterday? I think
Same old story,
he had
right?
a
Same old
psychotic
song and
episode
dance.
more and more.
Yeah, same old story. One might think, you know.
Because,
The
I
same
mean,
old
like,
thing,
that doesn't make
Michelle,
any
every
sense
time.
that he started to freak out like that. It's like, why are you freaking out like that? Because, I mean, he should have realized that I never said I wasn't going to go.
Go where?
Well, I was supposed to originally go to California to help Michelle with a career. Yeah. But he said Michelle needed to go with someone to help her navigate the California, Los Angeles area. So originally, he asked Tiger Kitty if she could help Michelle. And Tiger Kitty said she didn't know, depending on the situation with her doctors and her kidneys. How you doing, Andrew? Right now, this morning, Andrew, we are having our show on Discord. However, I do want to have you on So what I'm gonna do is I'm having a private link for me. If you can be patient, I'm gonna send you the link on Twitter, and then you can join us through Twitter, or when I give you the link for Andrew Scott to join
How's
us.
the weather today, Gianni? Hopefully not too hot for you.
What?
Ah, it's nice.
That's good. I think it hit like 90 here yesterday.
I'm gonna send you the
warm,
link,
but
Andrew.
not that bad.
I'm on the
Twitter,
coast. It kind of never hits 90.
Oh, fair enough.
And I would say the same thing for JoJo. And here we go. Messages. So I'm gonna post you. Okay, join us on Google Meets at this link. It's private. All right. That link almost looks the same as another link. It does. Is YouTube or Google starting to recycle links? Yeah.
Hey, Michelle, what was your grand total with your outing with Noodles?
What was the grand total? I don't know how much he spent. I didn't.
No,
even,
how much? I think. How much did you make?
I didn't pay. I didn't pay anything.
How much did you make in money? How much money did you make?
Oh my goodness! I would say about close to $85.
Nice.
85 bald hairs.
You're cleaning up, Michelle.
He said he finally got his microphone.
You did some surveys yesterday too, didn't you? You said you got some survey money too.
Yeah, Tiger King. I know what he said. I need a handler. I have seen that term used in Hollywood a lot, especially for women.
Hey, Michelle, have you looked in the couch? I bet you there's all kinds of money in there, from homeless Mike and every other homeless person that's slept on that thing.
I gotta turn you up a bit. You're still a little bit soft on here. Can you turn your microphone up, Skynet?
God damn it, Michelle. Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, because your microphone's still a little soft. Let me see if I can adjust that.
Money throughout your house. You looked around your house?
There's probably got to be at least $5 in cans alone, right? Like of empties.
Let's see.
Michelle, there's not much I can do about this microphone. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, right now he's at 100%. Okay. So everybody's microphones naturally set the way they should be. So there's nothing to change then. Right. There's nothing to change. Interesting.
Yeah, you gotta have a fucking really loud microphone to talk to Michelle. Make sure it goes really loud.
Oh, that might help a bit. Okay. Tiger Kitty, I'm gonna ask this question on Google on
Michelle, how about we collaborate on some music one of these days? Do you think you could maybe
I'm not
get
too
some
good at
strums
music.
in, and your pan, I forgot your colander pan. What else can you spring and make some noise with?
Can you see your microphone up any, Skynet?
No, I cannot. No, somebody else is gonna have to translate, or you're gonna have to use Google Voice.
Alert has been reported in your area.
Don't you have Google Voice Translator at all times to see what people are
Yeah,
saying?
I do. I do have it on.
What
I have
what
Google
am I
Meets open
saying
in
right
another
now,
window.
Michelle? Look at it. What am I saying?
I am.
I said maybe you can get some other musical instruments. I need some samples of you playing some musical instruments.
Maybe give Rusty a pinch and make him meow.
I don't even think
You know, the funny thing is, though, Tiger Kitty, let me explain this about Hollywood. For some reason, men get managers, women get handlers. I don't know why that is. one that started to be a thing. I think it has to do with the fact is that some women are like the prima donnas and that they tend to have this huge entourage of people that they help primp them up for the shows or whatever. Whereas the guy usually isn't quite as overdressed for the show, if that makes any sense. What instruments do you play?
I think it makes fun live because you're eccentric. Take it as a compliment.
Maybe, yeah, maybe, but I don't really play any instruments at all except springs here, my microphone stand, or
And the colander.
Colander, which is kind of an interesting instrument in its own right. You'll get to hear that at the end of the show when I play the ending theme for the day.
You know how to do armpit farts, Michelle? Do you know how to put your hand in your armpit and make a fart noise with it?
I never learned how to do that. My brother used to do it.
All right. Yeah, you just gotta
You
make
fart on command. You know that there was a woman that made over $100,000 selling her farts. She'd fart in a jar, and people would buy them.
I've heard of that. There's actually a person that used to sell his shit in a jar. Or in a can, actually. I.e., literally shit can. I can't believe that he actually got a company to actually pack it.
So if someone wanted to buy one of your farts, how much would you sell them for?
For free, because they're always naturally available.
All right, I'll take 3.
Sell them for free and charge $40 a jar.
Yeah, there you go. Shipping and handling.
I wonder if I could just sell a jar and tell people it's whatever they want to buy. Probably could. There's a lot of suckers on the internet these days. That's one of the reasons why, I am very careful with when I buy things, especially from questionable sources. Hi then, Krista. We're all live. Nobody has wasted us yet. But we were starting to talk about Virgo. And noodles. I'm gonna just try to finish with that before we get too sidelined. The Capricorn personality is very different from the Virgo personality. Capricorns are more focused on wealth and prosperity and money, and they live to make money. For them, their god is their dollars, or their pounds, or their euros. And it's mostly because of their jobs. They're highly dedicated to their jobs. Whereas Virgo by their nature are service-based. We like to do a good job. We like to be part of a team effort. And we don't necessarily mind repetition, but we want consistency in our results.
Mouse. Say, can I come inside my clubhouse? Yeah. I almost forgot. I'll make a clubhouse appear. What to say? The magic words. Liska! Yes! Say with me. Liska! Yes!
So, can hear Gianni working his mailboxes. Yeah. 14 people on so far. Yeah, I know. This is not bad. First start of the morning show. How you doing, Vapor? Well, today is Wednesday. So, did you get your, you gonna be getting started up soon with World of Warcraft? In a couple days, maybe like Friday when it get paid or whatever. This morning I gotta call Instacart and get some food delivered to the house. How's it going, Krista? Favor says, yep, tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Well, since tomorrow, unfortunately, Skynet works later, we can do me and you, and maybe Paul can play tomorrow if you want an Azure song. Oh, well, I mean, we can help you level up a little bit. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Paul? Would you be willing to play with Vapor tomorrow on Azure song in the early afternoon, or maybe closer to? I mean, this is for Thursday now, like Thursday evening.
Yeah, more than likely.
Okay, that'd be interesting.
We'll see.
We'll see. So anyway, Virgo Vixen, how old are you anyway? What's your age? I'm just curious. How old are you, Virgo Vixen? Because I'm 54 years old.
Diablo comes out tomorrow, Michelle. I don't know.
Oh, Diablo comes out tomorrow as well.
Yeah, there's another one coming out tomorrow, yeah.
What's that Diablo for?
This one's for the telephone and the computer.
Immortal? Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I know I've heard of it.
They realized when they only released Diablo 3 for the phone, it pissed off a lot of people. They wanted to be able to play cross-platform. You know.
Yeah, it's progression.
32. Okay, so you're younger than me by a factor of about 22 years. Wow. So what state do you live in anyway? Virgo Vixen, what state do you live in? I get off work tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right, that would be about the time we could start playing in the afternoon. If we really wanted to, but I don't know what Paul's plans are.
Yeah, neither does Paul.
I don't feel pressured to help me out, though I don't want to hold you guys back. Don't worry about it.
No, you wouldn't.
The first thing I gotta do is we gotta find a Griffin Master to get back to wherever you're gonna be. If you're in Stormwind, we'll just have to just find a Griffin Master to get us back to Stormwind. Because right now where we are is, I don't know where we are. We're in an area of the game I've never been in before. So now I gotta find if I can find a Griffin Master that could bring us at least up to the coast. I think right now we're in Collindor. Oh, Jersey, New Jersey. Okay. I know a couple people from New Jersey. I know a girl named Hippie Chick from New Jersey. Turn it down! Oh my god.
Attention. A dog has been reported in your area. Attention. Multiple hazard alerts have been reported in your area.
Knock it off, guys. Skynet, knock it off.
It's not Skynet. That wasn't Skynet, Michelle.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, so like I said, I know this girl named Hippie Chick. She runs an antique shop down there in New Jersey. I don't know what town.
Hey, how's it going? Good. You want this? Sure. You want? Have a good one. Yep.
Did you just grab your crotch when you asked him that? Do you want this? Sure.
What do you mean by that?
Oh my God, Gianni.
I'd be afraid he'd say yes. Bunch of pickle puppers.
Oh boy.
I'll be playing a hunter or possibly a warlock. You guys are actually in the upper 30s. So, I like hunters better because you guys got the cute little pets. You know. Just make sure, unlike retail, hunters don't get unlimited bullets. If you choose to go for hunter, you guys are going to need to supply your bullets. So make sure to buy plenty of shot because you're going to need it.
They're called arrows.
Yeah. Arrows, if he's gonna be a bow using hunter, yes. Or if he's gonna be a gun using hunter, he's gonna want to buy a couple boxes of some bullets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Catch up with playing a lot.
Yaga yaga yo.
Because right, exactly. And not only that, but we can use ranged DPS anyway. We can use ranged DPS. Okay, I just need to get a break from all that. Oh, my head. All right. So, yeah, ranged DPS. We could use a ranged DPS. Definitely. Especially for some bosses and things. I mean, you get working with 2 mages. And, I mean, 2 priests and a mage. So you would be able to, help the other mage, which is Paul, because he can do frost bolts and things like that. I think he's an arcane mage. I don't think he's a discipline mage. I mean, a frost mage or fire mage. I think he's an arcane mage. Well, guns are fine too. But you know what I found out? When I actually had access to a blunderbuss gun in the game versus my arrows, I play a blood elf hunter. Is that the arrows have more likely to cause more significant damage than the bullets do, which is kind of interesting because the gun bullets, I mean, they don't seem to have as much chance of crit as the other ones do. It's weird because I was surprised. You would think that with a blunderbuss gun, you would think you would be able to do more critical damage, but it turned out that the arrow was more damaging. So I kind of abandoned the gun and went back to my my bow, my recurve bow, and I went back to that and I did tremendous amount of damage. So and this is a retail now, not in classic. But still, it was interesting. Of course, I'm the only one in the game I know that has a spring paw lynx as a pet. I have 2 spring paw lynxes, and they as pets, my hunter's pets. So I got really emotional when I thought I lost my first spring paw lynx. Because I couldn't find where he was, and I found out that I had to recall my spring paw lynx button, which I did figure it out eventually. That episode was people saying, "Why does Michelle look like she's ready to cry?" And which is kind of related to something else about Virgos, is that we are emotional people, and even if we don't always show it, we can get very emotional because we care about our pets, even if they are just electronic, digital 1s and 0 pets. It doesn't really matter because it's really special to us. And it's really cool having the only hunter blood elf with a spring paw lynx as a pet. High armor turtle pet. Oh, I mean, kind of like the ones where we're actually killing snapping turtles. Hi Brian K, how you doing? Oh, okay, more wrenches to hand back. Alright guys, first of all, yeah, growl to drink. Yeah, I mean my pet, like my spring paw lynx could and did rip up a lot of enemies and assist me in combat. Another character I love playing is a druid. I play a feral druid. And on both the Tauren and the Night Elf side. Now, I love beast form. Of course, my most popular form that I like to play is the cat form. Although I do play bear form too, depending on the kind of enemy I'm dealing with. Andrew Scott's ready to come on. Let's get him on this morning. How you doing? Sorry about the fact is that I had to send you a private panel link.
Oh no, that's okay, Michelle. No problem. I just was wanting to make sure this thing was working as well, so it's giving me a bit of a test,
Yeah, well, at least it's a small group. They're getting a little bit rambunctious over there in the Discord side.
Okay, right.
So let me go back to
Nothing
Discord and
unusual
get them back on the chat now. So let's see. Here we go. Okay, I have Andrew in
Kill
private
Fry, reporter.
Google Meets here, guys. So Andrew's on private Google Meets.
Michelle's back. All right. There we go.
I've been privatized, guys.
Can you hear us, Andrew? Can you hear us?
Yeah,
Andrew?
yeah, I can hear you fine.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. Good day, sir.
Yeah, hope you're doing well.
Hey, Andrew.
How you doing, Skynet?
Doing well.
Yeah, tell me about it, Tiger. It's just like I was almost having to shout through the computer. I didn't have the microphone.
Virgo, that
so
would
it's
make
like-
sense. You
it's
get
sort of
along
like-
with Virgos, considering the fact that you understand their mentality. I mean, and like I said, Andrew Scott is a real guy.
A what guy?
Allegedly.
Okay.
You sound much better with the mic,
Virgo.
sister. You're kidding.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to him just now. A lot clearer. That's not maybe a good thing sometimes, though. So what's on the agenda today, Michelle?
Well, let's see. Me and Vafer and Paul are thinking about playing World of Warcraft together
Yeah.
because he needs to level up. We know that Skynet works, so Skynet's not working tonight. He's working tomorrow, so maybe tonight we'll try to get some World of Warcraft in with all four of us. But maybe we can get Vafer. Me and Paul can help him level up. It's easy enough to
Right.
do.
What is the quickest way to level up in the game? I mean, it's been so long since I played it. I keep saying that, but it has been a long time. What's the best way to level up early on, if that makes sense?
Well, you know what? It's actually what
Put my push the talk button
let's see,
on.
what is that show there? Says just gotta kill bears and boars. Just kill bears and boars.
And what level can you, like, I know before, I think you had to be level 10 to get into a dungeon. Has that changed or anything like that?
I think it was 15 or 20, yeah.
15.
Level 20.
Right, okay.
I'm gonna do battlegrounds and dungeons.
Right.
But yeah,
right,
battlegrounds are pretty good for leveling up.
For level
I mean, I
yeah,
seem to remember if you downloaded a plugin that, like, when you it organizes your quests and it sets waypoints,
Yeah.
you can get to level 60 real quick doing that.
Okay.
Especially with a hunter.
Oh yeah.
You can
Yeah,
solo
I
a lot with a
used
hunter.
to. I tended to use like magic users, like wizards or mages and stuff like that when I played the game. I think I do
Yeah.
have a healing priest, but I was a healing knight, or you call it a paladin. That's what it was, and I just could not get the hang of it at all. So I was getting kicked from groups constantly every time. So it was just back to the warlock or whatever, you know.
Well, sometimes when you, especially if you're new to dungeons, it's like I know that because of my eyesight, unless your dungeon partners, and this is more of a retail thing. I don't really see as much happening in classic,
Yeah.
unless your partners think you're, just fooling around. They might just throw you out because they think you're just basically playing a game with them, and BSing because they're so dedicated to winning the dungeon. And it's funny because some of those people may have this might be the 15th time they've done that same dungeon, but they take it really serious.
They definitely
They
are.
just want to go
Skynet.
fast, Michelle, a lot of people just want to go fast so they can, they're
And if you
continuously
slowing
just
them
do it.
down,
Yeah.
they'll kick you too. Now think about what it's like if you're registered blind and you're trying to play that game. If your group is that desperate to keep rushing through the dungeon and you're trying to pick up every piece of scrap gear you can get your hands on, trust me, sometimes it can be a real blessing because you can pick up all the pieces. Of course, there is one feature with Retail has that I wish that we had in Classic, and that is if you click on the button to pick up, it'll pick up everything around your object you're picking up at one time.
Yeah, that sounds helpful.
Yeah, that is helpful,
Michelle,
especially in a dungeon
I
when you're
would think with
playing.
Michelle, if you got more familiar with the hotkeys, you would have an easier time.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with
Instead of
hotkeys.
looking where you have to click with the hotkeys, you can do 90% of the things on the keyboard, and not have to worry about clicking.
I never had keybinds Skynet either, and that was probably part of my problem with.
I got some custom keybinds on my keyboard.
That's Gianni, Andrew. That's Gianni.
All right. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, I know, I'm just saying because you can't see the names and stuff over here. I was just letting you know.
No,
yeah,
no,
Skynet was
thank
on
you.
earlier though.
Oh, right.
I haven't
okay.
played WoW in fucking at least 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about the same. I
It
know you guys have
says
asked me a few times to come
Skynet
back,
says to all
No, I get it,
non-WoW
Andrew. I get it.
players, the boys are nerding out.
You're a faggot. You're a fucking
Alright, stop the music, guys. Come
faggot
on.
in denial. A faggot on the spree.
You give me a
There you go,
headache.
Michelle.
Alright. So anyway, yeah, we have a group of older people in the guild. Older, experienced people. But that's fine. Interesting, Michelle.
So
Will
60 plus
we
in
ever
terms of
make
age.
a guild? I have a guild. It's
I'm
called Blind
only
Ability, and
38, so
on a different server on Windrest Accord. I moved some of my characters over from Argandon to Windrest Accord, and in the United States.
do you still have to pay for that, Michelle? Do you still have to pay to move characters from?
I did have to pay $20. I did have to pay $20 to move Valenia. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was worth it.
No, I'm
Because
just
now
sorry to
she's
look
in
when it
a
comes to it,
server that
Michelle.
has more people that she can get into Dungeon Finder with and find, to do dungeons. Because before she would sit there for 30 minutes waiting for them to find a group ready to go into a dungeon. And I was like, same thing with Battlegrounds. And now she can get in usually about 5-10 minutes.
Vafar is saying that he needs to get his turtle in the Barrens or Whale Caverns moved, at least it would seem. I honestly, I'm so out of the loop with that game now. But I think if I was to play it again, it might come back to me pretty quick. But I don't know.
Silver, okay.
I just can't believe they charge so much for a membership on a game that's 20 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
brutal.
yeah, I suppose.
Fucking.
For those of you who did not know, the servers that were set up to never progress servers, in other words, servers that will always remain classic WoW or Burning Crusade WoW that do not upgrade. Blizzard has said that they're going to give up on that because no one's playing it. So,
but didn't the game eventually end up in Argus and stuff like that?
Might end up in Argus or at least some of the private servers. But the thing is that Blizzard is saying is they're not going to be running them anymore after November. So if you want to keep playing those, just might want to get ready to move your characters over to a private server or just go with the ongoing classic server. Just go ahead and accept the upgrade, and because the old fixed classics such as World of Warcraft Classic only or Burning Crusade Classic only servers are going to go bye-bye.
And the subscription is still $10 a month?
And the server...
15.
Oh, right. Okay. Wow. Okay.
I'm telling you, when Microsoft takes a handle on what's going on with Blizzard, they'll make it free, but 1 million microtransactions.
Yeah.
Cosmetic stuff.
There's always a.
So, Vixen or Virgo Vixen, have you ever thought
And I
about
think
playing
that's
World
smart.
of Warcraft?
I don't think that's a bad thing.
Do you like video
Too bad.
games?
Like I downloaded Star Wars Online, and I really actually quite enjoyed it. But then, obviously, if you want to have the other things, you have to start paying for it, like as in microtransactions and stuff like that.
On
it was a good game.
you can get a 2-month subscription for only $17. Guys, you're killing my ears. Can you keep it down, please?
Yeah, I've got a new headset, so come on. It works. At least I know that much.
So, Vapor, what's Eniba?
An enema?
I never heard of that one.
I think it's like a liquid you shoot up your ass, Michelle, and then it helps you go to the
certainly is.
No,
bathroom.
Yeah.
enema, not enema. He says
Oh.
that he can get a 2-month subscription for only $17.
So Michelle, this weekend is Jubilee weekend. That is basically everyone's on holiday, apart from myself, until Tuesday.
Like a gay holiday or something?
Yes, Queen's Jubilee is her 70 years on the throne. So
Queen's Jubilee. Right.
It starts. It basically started today, and it lasts right through.
I thought it was a
until
Pride
Tuesday.
Month thing.
Isn't that a
something like
dessert?
that, I
Cherry's
suppose.
Jubilee?
Huh?
Isn't that a dessert? I think it's called Cherry's Jubilee.
Yes, he wants
Hey,
to
how's it
know
going?
if that's where the dessert
It
came
probably
from.
is. It probably is.
Yeah, it's called Cherry's Jubilee, I believe.
Yeah,
You
but
said
that's what they call
Jubilee.
it
You
for
said
her
that
as
was
well.
the holiday, correct? Jubilee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the whole weekend. Basically, it's a 4-day weekend.
It's like
I
Friday to
don't
Monday?
even know, Virgo.
Yeah, Friday to Monday.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Anderson says, "Hey, I'm live on my channel right now."
Okay.
So is Virgo Vixen still here? Did Virgo Vixen go home?
No.
There's only 3 people in here right now. All right.
Oh, there's 9 people watching apparently.
Anderson Henderson says, "I'm live on my channel
Hey,
right
what's
now."
up, Heyman?
Still very
All right.
worth considering. 1 month is okay. Well, I never
$18.
heard of that site, but I'm sure that there are other sites that offer discounts on WoW subscriptions. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, there will be. You would think.
I'm thinking, given what they're planning with Dragonflight, I want once you hit level 70, that they're trying to basically have people moving to the Dragon Isles. Are they thinking about starting player housing in Dragon Isles? Maybe in the next sub upgrade to the next official World of Warcraft? I wonder if they're finally gonna put some.
When is the actual new expansion? When's the next expansion coming out?
Dragon Isles is supposed to be coming out soon. Dragonflight is supposed to be coming out pretty soon. It'll be version 10.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
God.
I re-downloaded Monster Hunter, and I forgot how much fun it was, but I didn't get much time to
It's a
play
good
it. Though.
game.
But it's good fun, really good fun, especially when you get a group
I
of
think I
people.
will dedicate some time to learning enchanting and mining. Well, we can use another herbalist and miner because, and certainly can use an enchanter too. Because Skynet does the mining. Paul, what do you do as a mage? You do mainly what? Making food items, right? Or is it?
No, incorrect. That's Skynet. I do herbalism and alchemy.
Okay. Okay, so we don't have an enchanter though.
Yeah, we could always use one.
Yeah, we could always use an enchanter.
Oh, I don't know. maybe not. I don't know.
Baver says, Hobo Clown, I was thinking about herbalism too.
Well, Vapor sounds quite interested in getting into it, so.
It's funny, I got cooking as a trade and I don't even cook. I'm thinking about changing to some other trade.
Okay.
I kept planning to do some cooking, but I never do. Finally, I gave all the firewood to Skynet so you can cook food. Because I was like, okay, I had all this firewood, but never actually used it to cook anything.
Right.
Okay. My skill shall be enchanting and herbalism then. Sounds good. And What about your other skills? I mean, like you can have more than just two if you play your cards right. You can have sub
Yeah, he
skills
was just
too.
saying he's got first aid and
For
cooking
example,
for
we
his
got
secondary
fishing, and I
profession.
never did any fishing yet. Which is kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't mind World of Warcraft fishing, but I hate real world fishing. I'm sorry, I just don't have the heart to take hooks out of fish's mouth in real
I
life.
think it's one of those things, Michelle. Like, you either if you're in a group of people, then it's helpful. If you're doing it by yourself, then it's extremely boring. You know.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean?
It's a group thing. But I'm almost like a level 180 or so leather worker and a tailor, so I'm pretty
Right.
good up there in that.
Oh, I forgot about the Stranglethorn thing. The fishing contest, you know.
Nothing is stopping you from starting up the game and fishing, Michelle. Oh yeah, I suppose right
cooking.
now where we are
That's
would
true.
probably be as good
Yeah.
as fishing as any, as long as the monsters don't decide to take you down for a count. I mean,
Maybe we'll go on a fishing trip. Maybe we'll go on a fishing trip soon, Michelle. I need to get my fishing up too.
What level is it just now, Paul?
I'm at 150. I got to get it up to 250, and then I don't know how
Okay.
far I go after that. So I'm almost done, I believe.
Yeah.
I want to win the fishing hat.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
win
you wear me in
cosmetics.
the original Dark Moon Fair fishing hat?
Yeah.
Not the new
Oh
ones
no!
that
I
they
think
have in
he's talking
retail.
about the contest that happens every so often. You have to go to Stranglethorn Bay or something like that, and you have to,
Yeah.
I don't know, compete at fishing or something. I can slightly remember it, and it sounded fun, but I didn't really do it, you know. So
Yeah, I remember doing one in retail. I remember doing a fishing tournament in the retail. I'm not sure if Classic has that.
right. So you guys are playing just Classic.
Classic, well, does have the Dark Moon Fair, but it's not like the retail one. You don't go to Dark Moon Island there. You have
rules 1980 rules. The rules 1980 rules. The rules 1980 rules, I guess.
How often does the Darkman Fair happen? Is it a monthly thing again? Again, you guys are gonna have to refresh my memory.
I think it's the first Sunday of that month.
Okay, so it's a monthly thing. Yeah. So Michelle, how's your day been today?
So far it's been fine. I
good.
got up a little late, but I was able to get in on the show in time, and I was looking forward to the fact that we're doing all this.
Nasty bitch. I don't know how the fuck you jumped on my son, you little nasty ass nigga. Shut your little bitch ass up, you dirty bitch.
Because everybody tell this person to keep it down. It's like I'm looking at another screen right now.
Yeah, so you've had a good day, basically. That's what you're saying.
Well, I just opened up another window I didn't need. Wait a minute. Quit that program. I don't need that one.
Yeah, for me, my favorite expansion was Wrath of the Lich King. There's no question about it.
Yeah, they're bringing that one back to the Classic. Right. They're rebooting it.
Oh, nice.
So it should be coming out soon.
I see John Heyman's on the side listing. Rob's on the side listing.
Uh-oh.
I actually liked Burning Crusade.
Burning Crusade was... I never played it. I actually started, I think, just after it. So I think that's maybe why I've got the sort of preference for the Wrath of the Lich King.
So you started after Burning Crusade?
Yeah, got like a lot of odd armor. At least I remember that.
That's what we're doing
like
now.
Tribal armor.
Burning Crusade Classic is what we're playing.
Right.
The last expansion I really enjoyed was Legion. I actually have never played Legion.
See, that's
yet.
when I think that's when I stopped, to be honest. Just before Legion. No, that's a lie. It was when they had the player, not the player. Was it player housing? They had all these sort of like places you could go, and you were like, I don't even know how to describe it actually. But it was definitely after Pandaria, that's for sure.
Oh, Pandera. I actually never. I played Warlords of Draenor till Crummy Time, which was fun.
Okay.
And I do have my garrison, and I do have. So I'm gonna look at
Garrison, that's the word. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name.
Yeah. But you know what the thing is that the one thing with Warlords of Draenor is in some way Blizzard thought that was going to be like a house. No, a garrison is not a house.
Yeah. I think that's why he's calling it housing.
Sorry,
for a
in
second.
a Legion Hall is not a house.
Right. So do you think housing is going to be a thing in the next expansion?
I think housing might be something maybe in the 10.1, 10.2. Given the fact is that what they want people to do is immigrate to the Dragon Isles. So I'm going to say, yeah, it sounds like that's what they're planning on doing. At least
That'd
on
be nice.
one level, is to have people go to the Dragon Isles and maybe eventually get housing.
I think that would encourage a lot more role players as well. You know, if that makes sense.
Of course it would,
You know?
because after
Yeah.
all, in real life, what else do you do? You know, if the game is cultivated massively,
Sleep.
you know, multiple online role playing game, MMORPG, you're definitely gonna be wanting to see like people do more than just drink ale and kill monsters. I mean, if you want to make a really encompassing, what about the guy who wants to have a barbecue? What about the guy that wants to entertain guests in his home? I believe Final Fantasy 14 does that. You can actually have a home and your guests and things like that.
I think I've mentioned this before, Michelle. I played Final Fantasy 14 for quite a while, and then something just stopped me playing it. I don't know what it was. I don't know what put me off it. Just something. And I've looked at it again now and again, and I just thought, no, I don't want to pay for this. You know.
Yeah, well, the money's tight right now. Right now, the
That's the
economics
thing
is
with
really
Warcraft
tight.
as well. You know, but not quite the same way. You know, how I felt about Final Fantasy.
I wonder what would happen if Blizzard finally actually decided to put some sense of realism in the World of Warcraft game, where you actually had to pay for your lodging at the inns. Like say, like 1 copper a day. You know, for rent. I wonder how people would feel if you have to pay 1 copper a day to stay at the inn, even when you're not playing.
1 copper, that seems pretty cheap to me.
That might be a little bit hard to do because of the way their system works. But
I know what you mean, though.
say like maybe make it like 5 coppers a day for the really top ones in the cities. So people, in one sense, would be like, okay, wait a minute, I gotta be 5 coppers a day to stay here, so I have to go out there and I gotta do quests to make at least 5 coppers to pay my rent, my room fee. You know, I think in some ways it would make it a little more realistic.
Cheers, bud. Thanks. Just use it over here.
I really got.
Yeah, I think the problem with games like that, they need to offer you more, you know, and they haven't been doing that for quite a while, you know, these sort of games, especially for.
Isn't Elder Scrolls free? Elder Scrolls Online.
Yes.
I played it. I have it. It's okay, but again, you've got.
What about
to be...
Fallout 76?
That's free.
I've never played it. Yeah.
It's a terrible game. No, it should be a free. You shouldn't have to pay for it. The game sucks.
Right. No,
I
never
love
played it.
Elder Scrolls. I mean, I like Elder Scrolls and Fallout, but I don't
Same.
think either of them
Elder
translate that
Scrolls.
well.
Well, Elder Scrolls was meant to be like the online Skyrim type of thing, you know, and it didn't really translate in that
Right.
that way. It wasn't the same. It wasn't the same for me.
Yeah, you're right. I never really got into Elder Scrolls. I played it. I still have an account on there, but for some reason it just doesn't really tickle my fancy.
Right.
Single
If you're
player,
really into
I
the
mean, Skyrim
sorry,
was
on you, bro,
awesome,
sorry.
and Oblivion was awesome.
Oh, Oblivion
But
was brilliant. I actually prefer Oblivion to Skyrim. You know, I'd love to see it
Vapor
remade.
says, I grew up playing a lot of Final Fantasy games, so I already had a soft spot for it before I ever started playing.
Yeah, I hear that totally.
The only
I was the same.
MMOs I really enjoyed playing besides World of Warcraft are SWOTOR, Final Fantasy XIV, and Arcridge.
I'm not sure what that is, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't like Elder Scrolls Online. I just felt like, I mean, something about the way the controls worked in the game kind of irritated me because I keep thinking it's like World of Warcraft with the mouse buttons, and I have sliced so many people because I was thinking it was doing something else. I forgot I had a sword out, and I'm like,
well, because
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you up.
I was such a fan of Skyrim and Oblivion. It was just nice to see the areas and to see how they looked in a different version type of thing, you know. But the game became very repetitive, and it wasn't. It just was quite boring, to be honest, you know. Which is sad because Skyrim was incredible, you know. So was Oblivion. You know, I just think I was saying earlier on, Oblivion is probably, if they remake Oblivion, I will buy that in a heartbeat. There's no question. Hey, Craig, how you doing, pal?
I mean, I
Craig
played
Senior
Morrowind when it
says,
came out.
last game,
That was good.
The last game I
Except it
played
just
was
old and bad with the
on
journal,
Coleco and
the
had the
satisfaction
Smurfs jumping
quest.
over the fences and
Okay.
riding the elevator to the top of the long time ago. Craig Senior says, Paul, good morning to you. I hope you had a good weekend in Memorial Day. And for those of you who don't know, right now, Craig, because of the situation going on yesterday, we've decided to have some of the people come in on the Discord chat instead of the regular chat. I do have an exclusively open panel with Andrew Scott so he can join us.
Yeah, that's so exclusive. No, thank you for me. It's always a pleasure.
So what happened to Virgo Vixen anyway? Or Vixen Virgo? Did she leave because she was here and then she stopped talking? I mean, I hope I didn't piss her off because I didn't mean to. But you didn't piss her off.
What are you talking about when you talk to her?
I asked her where she was from. She said she was from New Jersey. That was the last time I talked to her.
That's nothing. That's not a crime, Michelle. I don't worry about that too much.
I think when we start talking about World of Warcraft is when she kind of bailed.
Alright, okay, yeah, I get you.
Yeah, well, video games have changed.
When I stopped playing World of Warcraft, it's because I found a different hobby, and that was women. So I totally understand that.
Okay.
I
Yeah, that's
mean,
understandable.
Craig, the video games have changed a lot since the days of ColecoVision. Trust me, they are way different now. You saw me playing American Truck Simulator, you see that. So,
yeah.
the only problem with American Truck Simulator is the game is kind of fun, but my controller gives me anxiety. And of course, when there's, I will try messing around with the sensitivity again. Vapor said, I think I'm the only person from Michigan here, but I think there was one other. I'm not sure. Probably.
I am.
Michelle, can you send me the Discord link so I can install it on my phone? Just go to your online store. Yeah, I could do that, Greg. I will post it right here since you might. I gotta share it out anyway.
I've had a handful of women, Gianni, fall asleep on my couch while I've been playing World of Warcraft with Michelle and Skynet.
All right, Greg.
I gotta call them over. Like, I'll just be like half an hour, just hang out and
Good, how
watch
are
some
you?
TV. And like 3 hours
How's it
later,
going?
like I go check on them and they're just like passed out. So I'm all right, we'll just keep playing. Wake them up later.
Yeah, Paul, what you do is find a woman that's into Warcraft as well, then you'll be fine.
You know what?
Yeah,
You know what?
you don't want to bang
I
half.
did.
There's
you know
your
what,
link,
Andrew? I
Craig.
did, but I found one,
Huh?
Andrew, but she's interested in you. She wants you. Her name's
Oh,
MicheleMarieDalene.
okay,
Yeah.
let's move on.
I found a woman who's interested in Warcraft, but she wants you. She wants nothing to do with me. So there you go, Andrew. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just
Shot
making
in the heart.
suggestions here. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, I just sent Craig Senior the link to the Discord like he asked. So.
I used to play on a
Yeah.
West Coast server just so I could
Uh-huh.
like play when she went to sleep.
Yeah, I think that's what.
All
we're
right,
on.
okay. Yes.
Because like it doesn't get dark till like 10 o'clock our time, Gianni, or 11 o'clock our time. That's when the sun goes down. So I think we're on West Coast.
Michelle, I did
That's
play
smart,
with
though.
my grandson, and we played online on the big screen, and I had a headset controller, and we were playing with the 9 different people, and they were talking to us. Yes, that's what we do in World of Warcraft.
So Michelle, you still got your guild? Do you still have the same guild that you made? That it was for. I think you made it for blind people or something.
That's called Blind Rage. Or, I mean, Blind
Right,
Ability.
right,
That's still in Windrest Accord. Yeah, it's in
Okay,
the Horde
okay, cool.
server.
So do you prefer Alliance or Horde?
I don't really care.
See, I always Alliance. Horde just felt like aliens or green.
I
things
think
and
in
stuff
some
like that,
ways I like the Alliance better because the cities are cleaner. I mean, Orgrimmar is a mud hut, mud pile.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Fuck is this bitch?
Getting around the place was a nightmare.
Whereas with most of the Alliance territories, they're pretty decent. But some of the cool characters are on the Horde side. For example, unless you get into retail, you're not going to see too many of the new High Elves are on the Alliance side. There's also the Void Elves on the Alliance side. But you want good, you got to play the originals. Night Elves and Blood Elves. Blood Elves are fun. Night Elves are fun. I play both. I play Blood Elves and Night Elves. So,
Yeah, Orgrimmar was a bit of a mess. It always seems a bit of a mess to navigate around. Like Stormwind is awesome. Silvermoon is awesome as well, in terms of how they look.
Yeah, because Stormwind and Silvermoon have a lot in common that they seem to be organized better. You're right, Orgrimmar is built into the side of a mountain.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's kind of makes it weird when you have ramps and spikes and all this other stuff that just totally confuses the heck out of you.
Even Undercity was quite confusing at first as well.
Yeah,
Again,
well,
it's gone
when
back
you really
quite a
think
while,
about what
so-
that green ooze is, it kind of grosses me out, actually.
Right.
You mean that green ooze is supposed to represent excrement? Ew! I'm not want to go with that.
I was never sure what it was meant to represent, but I just thought, no, I prefer Alliance. I prefer Alliance for sure. It's just a shame because Silvermoon is it's such an awesome looking city,
It is an awesome city. But you know what? Here's what I suspect happened after Warcraft 3. Silvermoon used to have a port that would go across over to Caldanis, where the Sunwell was. Okay.
Okay.
And obviously, when after Earth came through and sacked both Silvermoon and Caldanis, they tore the port up. But part of me says I would like to see them reopen parts of the city that obviously in retail well have never been restored. I'm actually curious to see what they would look like. And so that's my stories. Talking about how the city was restored, at least except for a small part that was kept that way for historical reasons. So instead of so when you go through the grand entrance, it actually is a railroad track that goes through the city, and you can actually take the train to Qualdanis, aka the Sunwell.
Oh, was this something you'd written yourself?
It's a story I'm writing. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Michelle, would it help you to have a big screen like 42-inch? Because I have an extra. Oh my lord, Craig, I've got one in the other room on the other that was hooked up to the other Mac. And the bigger the screen is, some ways it's more of a problem than you think it is. It takes the whole table, and then I end up basically having to go like this to see everything. Actually, I think it would be better with a little 13-inch monitor. Actually,
I was gonna say sometimes I think for gaming, if you're playing it on a big screen, it can almost be a bit too much. Sometimes you need to be more concentrated, you know.
Oh, absolutely, especially with the ultra wide monitors now and the ultra high resolutions. Yeah. Oh God, yeah, I can see how I'd be like, "Where's all my spells? Oh, they're way over there. I'm like over here."
Get this keyboard started, Michelle. Keybinds, I mean.
Well, that's why I do have a lot of key bindings. But the thing is that I don't have I don't have a super lot. A lot of it's pretty close to stock, except I do have. I keep forgetting about how to use the control or the alt ones. The alt ones and the unshifted alt ones. I have those set up too.
Yeah,
as bindings. So honestly, Craig, the bigger the screen is not necessarily better.
No, it definitely isn't. I agree with that. Yeah.
Hell, I probably would be happy with a little 1024 by 768 CRT for that part.
I don't know about that. Like,
except I actually do have 1024 768 CRT monitor sitting in a storage bin. Of course, the problem is the back end of the sucker is going to stick out of my cubby hole where the monitor's sitting.
When I'm using the PS5 or PS4, whatever, which one I use, I do prefer a larger screen. But when I'm obviously playing the retro Final Fantasy games, I like to do it on the laptop. You know.
Yeah.
Do you have the Pixel Final Fantasy releases?
Do I have what? Sorry.
Do you have the new releases of the old games?
No, I don't. I actually stupidly bought the originals, you know, and I wanted to get the remade versions, but no, I don't.
Those are good. In some ways, they're probably better.
They actually are, to be honest, and they're a lot more easier to navigate as well, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I definitely love
the other ones have extra dungeons.
As far as races go, I definitely
think they're
love
harder.
playing the Night Elves. But I also will play the the Blood Elves are my favorite, but the Night Elves are good too. So I've been known to play both. And let's be honest, some of the Blood Elf and High Elf women are pretty awesome.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Like right now, one of the places
Yeah,
we were
they
in,
put
Nigel
out.
Point, there was this one female high elf or
Yeah, but
night
they're all
elf
on magazine,
innkeeper,
Why do you
and
think they call
she
Blood
was
Elf?
pretty cute. I like the practice that the characters in the for the night elves seem to be very courteous. To me, that's
Well,
really
Michelle is very sexy, that's for sure.
that's really nice. You know, I like courteous characters.
Yeah, okay. Like, yeah.
Whereas
Friendly people in
some of
this
the
game.
night high blood elves are like, you know, like, oh, I'm better than you kind of mentality.
Yeah, it's more of a. I think a lot of that's more to do with the sort of joke camp type of thing. If that makes sense.
I think in some ways is because basically I think a lot of the blood elves kind of have a bee up their ass anyway. If you ask me.
Right. Right.
Nemesis destroyed us. Death to all who oppose us. Fine. But I'm one of you. I just basically just wanted to say thank you.
Yeah, and you end up saying like a 10-paragraph speech or something, you know.
Could you imagine saying something like that in real life? Somebody says to you, thank you.
No.
For the horde! What does that mean?
I think the yellow van, what we call yellow van, it's basically would.
They're wise. Yes, the night elves are wise, but they're also, as I said, are courteous.
Yeah, they're different.
I have not yet met an NPC night elf who basically acted like his shit didn't stink. Seriously.
Okay. Oh, Scotland are playing tonight. It's football time tonight. Sorry, just change the subject for a second there, but never mind.
Oh, Scott, is Dave already?
Yeah, they're playing Ukraine.
Oh,
Obviously
really?
not in Ukraine, but they're playing here. We obviously had to change it because of what's going on over there. You know, so. And if we win tonight, we get into the qualifiers for the World Cup in Qatar 22 this year. Yeah, so it's getting closer and closer. Wow, World
I
Cup
have a
coming up
message
soon.
waiting for me in that general chat. Nope. Oh, it's not. It's just a general message somewhere else. All right.
That's cool. That's cool.
Night elves are very nice. They're wise. Dwarves are the most stubborn and sometimes the most arrogant. What's on
Yeah,
your
with their
mind?
fake accents.
Off with you then. Be good. Yeah. Actually, my mom used to say it to me as a kid. Be good. I was like,
Could I offer you a pint? It's like, okay, they maybe got that one quite correct, you know.
that's funny though, because it's true. Because my mother used to say it to me when she'd go out somewhere. Be good. I'm like, well, why am I gonna be nice to be bad?
Yes, you have to remember to be good.
What? You gotta admit, my priestess is a
But let's not-
disciplined
let's
priest.
not-
Is a dwarf.
Yeah, but let's not have
And
Warcraft.
I
getting
can tell
woke-
you that
wokeized,
even
if that
though
makes
she's
sense.
just a character, she's a real looker. If you get to think about it, in some
No,
ways,
so
she
she-
kind of reminds me of Dory.
Oh, right, okay.
Big,
Yes, you
wide
don't like her
body, stocky. You know,
I always go human.
I
don't know
like
why.
the little gnomes to some point. I mean, the gnomes are kind of cute. You know, the little punky
They're like
boosters
the
of the
minor versions of
World
the
of
dwarves.
Warcraft
in a way.
fame. They're just like the little punky boosters. They're just these little can-do people. You know.
Yeah.
You know, with the technology and specialists in the technology. You know, like let's take a couple twists of the knob. Ah, well, I have to work on this a little further. You know, it's funny.
I'm trying to think of the other races now. You've got me thinking here.
Well, what about the Tauren? The Tauren and the
Yeah, I
Night
don't know
Elves
much
have a
about
lot
that
in
because
common.
again, it's more like Horde, you know.
Tauren are the big bulls of the Horde, right? they're kind of gentle, right? They're they're like moving on over. Yeah, they're like Taurus men and women.
So I remember you saying a few months ago that you wanted something to be a druid that couldn't be a druid. I can't remember what it was.
I don't really remember either, because.
Oh wow.
But you know what would be nice to have as a character, especially if they do put in player housing. How about the ability to adopt children? I mean, you have an orphanage, like in Outland. You have an orphanage in Stormwind.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they have it
no
so
one
you
wants
could
to see an
actually adopt
orphanage
children?
in a video game.
I don't think I'd be into that. Yeah, I
That's
think
like sad.
I'd blow it up, or at least attempt to.
Yeah. Why don't they just have like children with AIDS?
Oh, I always thought the trolls were
It's a
the
downer.
troublemakers.
Maybe
God, Johnny, man.
Yeah.
I don't really
I shouldn't be laughing, that's
I don't
terrible.
remember going against too many goblins in the horde, but I certainly do know my trolls in the horde. Right? Beware of the voodoo. And I'm like, yeah, or the hoodoo. I think they said voodoo. Yeah, the thing is that those are kind of interesting. The trolls. I like the trolls on YouTube. At least they talk like they're from the Caribbean, right?
Well, there's plenty of trolls on YouTube, that's for sure. But
yeah,
they do also the Caribbean.
I think some of them are more like goblins. So,
is there anything going on in the real world?
Noodles are definitely about. Noodles would definitely be a goblin.
Michelle.
Real world.
Yeah, we've been talking about World of Warcraft long enough now, Michelle. What's going on in the real world? Like, enough of this World of Warcraft talk. It's too much. It's too much.
Well,
this is supposed to be a news show, informative show,
and
you
heard
haven't
any
informed
more
us on anything.
I have not heard any more from Noodles. Okay, first of all.
Oh yeah,
that's great.
He's not world news.
And the other thing is, I don't know why he thought I was going to renege on the deal, because originally I never said I was going to renege on the deal. I never said anything to him about that.
Okay.
And in fact, if anything, I was actually excited to go to California. But something in his mind thought that I was going to renege on the deal. Right.
Just see what happens, Michelle. Just see what happens. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. You know.
Yeah, just like we're gonna try to meet, and you're gonna try to do a meetup in August.
Yeah, well, I'll be over there in August, so, but I'll be in New York State. You know.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Andrew, you said you're coming.
I can tell you, I'm not too far away. Depending on
Paul.
I'm not gonna be too far away, depending on which part of New York State you're in.
So, Andrew, you said you're coming to the United States for a wedding, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, Mantis, she's getting married again, and.
Do you have a date?
I was just gonna ask if you had a date.
It's on the 30th.
You know, Michelle, I'm sure she cleans up well.
She'd be the belle of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll be
might even ask you to be the flower girl
for that.
Yeah, ask
Michelle,
if you can plus one.
Go up to Syracuse for the 30th. You know.
Yeah.
Well, Syracuse is a bit.
Be up by Buffalo and stuff
Syracuse
like that,
is a bit of a drive from where I live.
Yeah, I know. It's just over the border from Toronto, basically. Well, from Hamilton, really, when I was living there.
Yeah, Toronto's a bit further down.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to get away. You know, I can't wait to get away. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, nice little what is a holiday for you?
It will be. It will be.
Holiday or vacation? I'm not sure what the correct term
either
is. But
either
nice.
thing is. Yeah. It's either or. But I
It's
haven't
gonna
been
be
away
warm,
for
but
3
it'll
years,
be
so
nice.
it's like So I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing some family, cousins, going out, enjoying myself, which I do here anyway. But it's different when you're over somewhere different, you know.
Yeah, different environment, different people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, nice.
It should be pretty warm because usually when I've been there at that time of year, it's pretty hot. Right now,
Yeah.
it's only 50. It's only 61 degrees. You know, it's only 61 degrees.
It can
It's
get
only
warm in August.
61 degrees where you are right now.
Yeah. It's only 61 degrees, Michelle.
It's kind of interesting because I didn't even check the temperature since they went step. I think it's gonna be close to. That's close.
Bring some short pants.
I think I'll leave them behind.
Right now, which
You can always pick some up while you're here.
is about
Oh, that's fair.
60. I gotta convert this from 18 degrees
Yeah,
Celsius.
Billy Michelle, I was talking in old money. I was talking in the old British money. It's 15 degrees in European money.
Yeah.
Celsius. Yeah.
It looks
I know
like
you guys still use the old method as well, but
we're gonna be
we use
having a
both.
cool day today, a high of 20. Tomorrow will be a higher of 26 with 90% chance of rain.
It's still pretty warm though.
I don't see any really super hot days right now for at least 2 weeks anyway.
Well, it's June the 1st, so it's technically like the start of summer for, I think, for most people. I don't know. Is it the start of summer, Michelle? You being the American Snow Queen and stuff, you'll know the exact dates of summer and winter and autumn and things.
Yeah. And July 21st is actually the actual beginning of the
July.
It's actually June. Was it June?
I don't know.
I think it's June.
Let me double check my calendar.
Yeah, it's June, and then September starts fall, and then
Right,
December
right.
starts
That sounds right. Yeah. Let me pull up my
I
calendar.
just got the new role of the Snow Queen. Michelle doesn't know, so now I am the new North American Snow King.
Michelle, keep it
Failed,
out.
Michelle, I think you're getting too old for this job. I'm taking over. No snow for it.
Michelle, what's the deal with the summer steward? Is the summer steward a drunk?
All right,
like
here
the
we
spring
go.
steward?
Lissa.
Yeah, spring steward's slacking.
June 21st is Lissa.
So
that
that's
is
the start of
actually
summer.
the beginning of summer.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Okay.
Okay, so we're not quite into summer yet.
I don't know why I keep thinking July, but it's not. It's in June.
It's June 21st.
Your mind's slipping, Michelle. Your mind's slipping.
That's also the beginning of Yule in the southern hemisphere.
So does that mean that September 21st will be the end of summer?
And then September, we have Mabon, which is the beginning of fall. September 22nd.
Okay, 22nd. Okay. All right, we've got a few months then,
So it's pretty interesting.
And then winter, when does that begin? That must not begin until December 20. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, we have a lot of people that are watching quietly in the background. I'm sure Virgo Vixen. Oh, Virgo
We
Vixen
did a lot
will
of
be back on soon.
Warcraft talk, Michelle. I think that's maybe what it was.
A lot of work on top. I think it's me. What? Somehow
I'm saying Warcraft
translation
talk.
came out really weird.
Are you streaming tonight?
Oh, the Warcraft talk. Okay. Yeah, we should be. Let's see. Today is Wednesday. I don't see why we wouldn't be streaming. But what are we streaming? I don't know. It's all the crazy stuff that happened yesterday with Noodles. I don't know what we're supposed to stream.
We'll just maybe stream your Warcraft with Skynet and Paul or something,
Yeah. tomorrow Vafer said he would want to play with us.
Vapor.
So that's tomorrow. But tonight, I don't know what we're gonna do tonight though. Maybe we can play the regular with you, Skynet, and Paul. Yeah.
How old is Vafa?
Well, he can play too, but he said he's probably gonna buy his subscription tomorrow.
I'm saying, how old is he? I'm just worried about you guys corrupting
Oh,
him.
how old are you,
Right.
Vafer? How old are you? They wouldn't know how old you are.
If he's on YouTube, Gianni, the fucking deed's already been done, man.
Yeah,
you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Deed's already been done.
Yeah. I'm waiting for him to come back to me with an answer. All right. I'm 22.
So he's young
He's
enough.
young. He's 22 years old.
Young enough, old enough.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I could post like
You
3
guys
links.
smoke
I could
some
do.
weed together.
I could post 3 links right now, Gianni, that could do more damage than any of us combined.
Yeah. Virgo
Virgo's back.
Vixen, I don't play
I'm
a lot of
talking
video
YouTube link.
games. I understand that. I'm sorry if I made
That
you
Mini
feel
Manson one right
alienated.
there
I didn't
alone,
mean to
man.
make you feel alienated.
It's my favorite video. I'm gonna go fucking snag it for you.
I'm just talking to Virgo Vixen right now. I'm just
I
saying
love it. Hey,
this.
man, I've watched it like 5 times. Mr. Manson.
Right, Michelle.
Back
I'm
in the
gonna
day,
go
there
and
was
head
a
off,
porn
get some
site that had
food,
whitehouse.com.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I found that out the hard way, Gianni. I was looking up a school at the library, a school project, and I went there way back in the 90s, not knowing any better.
Yeah, Michelle, Gianni and Paul, I'm gonna go
No,
and
that
head
was
off
an
and
honest
make
mistake,
some
Kate.
food. But I've had a little shepherd's pie
Okay.
on, but I need to go and have some decent. So you guys
All
have
right,
a
Andrew.
great day, and I'll catch you guys if you're on later.
All right, so you probably might be around tonight, around
Yeah,
7
I'm not
o'clock
working
our
tonight,
time,
so I'm off.
or
so,
about midnight
yeah.
your time, I think.
Yeah, I'm off tonight, so it's fine.
Okay.
But, I will.
We'll
I
be
will
using
speak
the
to you guys
same
later.
link tonight.
Have a good night.
So Andrew,
Yeah,
we
you-
can use
Later,
the same.
Andrew.
Oh, by the way, Andrew, we can use the
care,
same link for private talks too. But
Yeah,
me
it's fine
and
with
you,
me, Michelle. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all.
Some pillow talk.
Ooh.
so
I know,
but we'll
right?
be using the same links, and me and you also for the regular show.
Michelle's got the apartment to herself now. No more cock blocking Ed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to worry about
Ed the
the
Bull
smell of
got
Ed on the
mad.
sheets.
I remember how mad Ed the Bull got in February. He
Yeah,
was like
he threatened to kill
totally
me or
going
something.
ballistic.
It's like, okay, well, whatever.
Yeah, he didn't like Andrew.
Oh.
All right, so I'll talk to
Not
you
many
soon,
people do,
Andrew.
Paul.
It's all
Right,
good.
take care, guys. Right, speak to you later.
Have a good one.
See you later, Tiger. Yeah,
Take care.
Guys.
Okay. Yeah, so Virgo Vixen, I'm sorry if I didn't mean to make you feel alienated.
Michelle, I'm sure she'll be back. You know. It's
Oh no,
fine. I
she's
think
already here. She's already here.
Yeah, yeah. Probably, was just rubbing one out or something, or had to work. That's. She's a good gal. She's a good gal.
Yeah. Now, speaking of food, because of all the surveys they do for YouTube, I got like $80 just came in yesterday. And I was like, ooh,
What?
goody. I could go either A, McDonald's and get some food for, or I can go ahead and get some, supplies at the house with Instacart, which I might do because Krista and I are going shopping on the 11th of June. So I need to get some stuff before then.
West at 47 Dixon Street, please scan flat strip letters.
That's okay. I haven't actually done much around the house right now. I still have to figure out what I'm going to keep and toss of Ed's food, if anything. I'll eat what I can, but honestly, Ed's cooking is not healthy.
Have you been in contact with Ed in the last few days?
And I admit, yes, I did. I did talk to him a couple days, yesterday actually.
Was he a little nicer?
What do you have to say, Michelle?
Well, let me get to that part so I can read it to you. What he said. Hold on a minute here.
Okay.
It's nothing really confidential or anything. Let's see. I can find Ed screaming. There it is.
I wish Skynet was here and he could read it in the Ed voice. He does a pretty good Ed voice.
This is his last from his side of things. Oh no, it's not the very last. But to understand the backstory, I'm going to read it to you anyway. This is dated on the 30th of May. Look, Michelle, you have to start using responsibility for your own actions, not the Michelle I knew. You can't go putting spells and hexes on people. This is against God and it is evil. I never did you wrong. I always tried to help when I was there. I will not report the cat to animal control, but you need to treat him for fleas and ticks. To my knowledge, he doesn't have any, but that doesn't mean he can't. All right. Since he goes out, he also needs his shots, which he does have, at the vet. If you don't, he will get sick and die eventually. Stop putting spells on people. If you don't like someone, don't associate with them. Now I have been a very with you, but I will say this: I think you and me just are not on the same page anymore. Originally, I should have gone back to Florida, and that's what I'm doing. Never to come back here. I won't make any trouble for you. I will have Stan come get the train stuff. I don't want to stay there anymore. It is decently time for me to move on, but I was right about something else also. You can't expect money for handouts from people on that station. People are starting to see what you're doing. You're going to start to make more enemies, and some of these people are not messing around. They will find a way to make you pay. My recommendation is for you just to find something else to do to get money. Close that station, cause that station ain't gonna cut it. And I said to him, same for you. Stop blaming others for your own bad choices. You have totally fallen into disrepair. It is not my fault or the fault of Rusty, nor has anyone put hexes on you. He says, as the last one I saw from him, Michelle, I have Lyme disease, and I was talking about you putting spells on those you don't like. You admitted to about that poor man that died. Stop doing ungodly things. I think he's talking about Soup Kitchen Pete.
Michelle gave me Lyme disease.
Oh, wait. Ed has Lyme disease?
That's what he said. Celeste came in. He said,
he doesn't go out. How does he get fucking Lyme disease?
He said that Rusty brought in a tick and gave him Lyme disease.
Well, I mean, he could have had Lyme disease from like years ago.
He probably had it.
I think it's possible ticks can also ride more than just a cat. Yeah, they can ride people too.
Yeah, but Ed doesn't go outside.
Because he certainly wasn't walking around in high grass outside, so why would he get a tick bite? That doesn't make any sense.
He probably had it from like 5 years ago, because you don't get rid of Lyme disease. Especially if it's not caught early. You have it for your rest of your life.
Well, let's put it this way. I think I've been very lucky that despite having a cat all my life, I never gotten any tick-borne diseases.
So when was the last time Rusty was at the vet's?
Rusty was at the vet's 4 years ago. Maybe a little bit sooner than that, because I remember when he had the necrosis in the skin, was after the new porch was built. he got bitten by a spider or another insect that caused necrosis. Yeah, the vet was involved in that one. It's also when it's also when we took off his whats.
You're supposed to take him every year for an annual and shots.
Yeah,
I never brought my cat to the vet.
No, yeah, some people don't.
He never went outside though.
Yeah,
that's a big thing.
Waiver
If you go
says-
outside, that's a whole other can of worms.
Fair enough.
The tick population in Michigan has exploded in the last 4 years. You can't go walking in a prairie without having dozens of ticks on you afterwards. It's because the deer population is too big. Yes,
Vapor, what part of Michigan are you from? You must be up north.
Yeah, he's from Michigan.
Yeah, I was wondering what part of Michigan they were from.
Are you from northern Michigan or southern Michigan?
Sounds like northern.
Okay, what about you?
I'm in southeast.
Southeast Michigan, okay.
I think Michigan's bigger than New England.
Yeah, we're the same size as the UK.
It's theoretically possible. Well, Rusty is neutered. Rusty is neutered. Okay. Because when we had the necrosis in his neck, the vet asked me, said, "Do you want me to do 2 for and save you some money?" I said, "Sure, why not?" I think it's time for. I think he sold plenty of oats, and I think he could pretty much retire at this point and hang it up. So, Vapor says Southern Michigan. I regularly visit
Is Vapor Salty Shanker by chance? Is that Salty Shanker? Remember we used to play with Salty Shanker, Michelle? You
Salty
remember him?
Shanker, yeah.
Yeah, that's not Vapor, is it? Is that the same person?
Vapor, are you Salty Shanker, or is that somebody else?
Sure. I thought.
I think the Salty Shanker was created that account. I think mainly so he can play with me in Classic. I think. I used to go by Salty Shanker. Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was you. Hey, welcome, man. Yeah, I thought it was Salty Shanker. Awesome. Oh, okay, cool. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, like I said, as far as my cat goes, he only stays pretty much in the yard. There's no deers in our yard, but there are fleas. Trust me, there are other cats nearby. So I am well aware of my cat, but lately Rusty's been staying in the house most of the time. Ever since his buddy cat passed away, which is Fame, he hasn't really been outside as much. If he goes out and goes in the driveway and checks out the local stuff, but he doesn't really go very far.
I just don't understand why can't Ed just send you a nice message and just say, "Thanks, Michelle. I'm going back to Florida. Thank you for all your assistance when I was ill." That's it.
Well, he kind of
Gotta be a
did,
dick message.
but it was a little more verbose,
Well, then he mentions your cat has fleas and this and that. Well, I mean, you live in a big apartment complex. It's tough because other people have animals. You can't control what other people do to clean.
Oh yeah, they still have a person number 6 still has a dog. So that's probably how fleas could have gotten in or ticks could have gotten in the hallways for the dog.
And that guy's a piece of filth.
Vapor said the way I found Michelle was quite interesting, actually. Since I phoned Michelle in 2018, I have tuned in on and off since then.
Oh, cool.
Tiger Kitty said, "Remember, Ed is a grumpy old man." Well, why not could simply say the same thing about Noodles? Might as well talk about that situation.
Hey, Michelle, really quick, Michelle, I'm really fast though. Before you do that, before it slips my mind, I'm so sorry to interrupt you, Michelle, or cut you off. When you met Noodles, were you taller than him, Michelle?
I'm taller than him. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. He's like
And
5'5". I'm like 5'8".
Okay.
He keeps telling
So
me
it's
you're 6 feet. I said, no, I'm not. I used to be 5'11", but I'm not. I lost 3 inches of height.
So he's got like the Napoleon complex.
Yeah,
A lot of Italians are short.
You're right. That was because of the gout. Again, a self-imposed illness. So maybe
Looks fair.
yeah.
Was the pizza good, Michelle? At ABC Pizza, was that
Yeah,
a
it
good? Was
is.
that good?
It's good cold too, by the way. Yeah, it's good cold. It's also good warm. It's very good, but they put a little bit extra olive oil. You keep asking me to Carlos. There is no update yet on the stimulus check. I actually stopped looking on that unfinished on a regular basis because it's like, if there's going to be one, there's going to be one. Okay, I don't know when it's going to come because the Democrats keep screwing themselves up. They already confirmed that they realize that there's going to be a red wave coming in the midterms, and they can't stop it. Favor says in 2018, I was looking to buy a CRT monitor from some retro gaming. After an hour or so browsing YouTube, I saw very intriguing on CRT monitors with only 10 viewers from MicheleMarieDalene. That's how some people found me, was searching for things like that, where they would find videos about me talking about monitors and microphones and things like that. The Shure M68 video, for
There you
example,
go. My headphones are dying.
got a lot of audio video people
Take
coming
care,
into my
everyone.
channel because they found my review on it was pretty awesome. The only CRT I have left right now is my big console television. And the last user, that was Ed, for his computer. That's it. I don't really have a CRT monitor currently hooked up right now. I do still have a few in the storage bin.
Yeah, I still use mine, Michelle. I still use my CRT TV. I got a 45-inch plasma sitting in my back room, just unplugged. I have my CRT hooked up in the front. It still has a great picture on it. Those things are built to last.
They also are extremely heavy.
Michelle, you are right about that. When I when I moved, I'm not taking it with me. I'm not lugging that thing with me.
Oh, you're not going with music. All right, go on. Go ahead.
Yeah, they're very heavy. They're very heavy.
Yeah. It'll take 2 strong men to pick up my console to move it to another apartment, to another floor. That's a fact. Yeah. There is no stimulus money at this point, Carlos, so you're going to have to look elsewhere. However, by the way, the program that was proposed, that originally was a pilot program to give out 5,000 monthly checks. Alright, I'm going to have to let you guys go because somebody keeps blasting music over there.
Michelle, just turn them down. You can just
I
turn them down.
don't know which one's doing it because I was looking at the closed captions.
Well, who do you think did it, Michelle, out of all the people here?
I don't know anything about this Rob guy.
Well, there you go. Yeah, just mute him or kick him out.
Well, how do I know that's really him, though?
Because that's the one who's playing the noise.
Okay. You say so.
Yeah, Gianni's not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Well, I know
John
Gianni's
Heyman's
not doing
it.
it. What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Skynet, you're doing it though. Shall I do the same to you?
No.
Alright. Because, I mean, I think you guys really kind of seriously just wanted me to just basically have to go through and edit out all the music and lose all the chat replay, and then no one knows what was being said. I kind of want people to be able to read the chat replay. And to me, that's something I really want people to be able to read.
Millions of viewers just by looking at his stupid face.
Yeah.
I'll have to give him a buzz.
Here is a jerk who invented the word ugly.
Why are you mad at Noodles this time, Michelle? See, since I'm not mad at Noodles. Okay, let's talk about this. I'm not mad at Noodles. Okay? Out of the blue, he says to me, if you don't go with me to California, I'm going to have you killed. That's what he said. Oh my God. On my general Discord chat. I never said I wasn't going to go. I did tell him I was going to go, and I told him to begin the process of getting things together. So why... No! So why would he think that I didn't want to go? Is the part I'm trying to get at. It just doesn't make any sense.
It makes sense, you know? Yeah.
I mean, so if no one told, if nobody told him, or maybe somebody did tell him, and said to him, "Oh, Michelle's not going to really go with you," when I said I wanted to go with him, okay. Well, we verified that indeed it is him. I mean, all right. Oh God. Oh, see. You know what I could do? I don't really want to talk to. Have Noodles contact me by email. I don't even know if he's here, but no, he's not. All right. Have Noodles contact me at BICHL email.com. Just have Noodles contact me at bikilla3@gmail.com. We'll talk about it. My email is not blocked. You can reach me there. I will even send him try to find the sources of some of the stuff he said. Oh my God. Alright guys, enough.
Coffee.
Guys, enough.
Sorry, Michelle. I got coffee. I'm sorry, Michelle. Too much coffee this morning.
Alright.
I'm so sorry.
Alright, so let me answer some of the other questions here. Have Noodles contact me at bikilla3@gmail.com. And well, show him what he sent me. But you're right, there's a lot of fake people. And it does make it hard because there's a lot of fake BSers that play imposters and stuff like that. And so maybe there is the possibility, just playing devil's advocate here, that maybe it is not really Noodles, but rather is an imposter. But the one question that I want to know then, if it is an imposter, is why is the imposter doing this?
What's that?
What?
What?
January 21st, at a glance. Nor clarity I want to expect, several updates for improved readability. Harwinson and community guide. Okay, it's not really much excitement here. So you think that? What about the what? What about the how much money you gotta flunk out on your credit card?
Yeah.
Oh crap! I have no idea. I've been putting so much money on the card.
That is absolutely stupid.
Coinbase, Rambo, LinkedIn, Capital One. Since you got the money ahead of time, are you gonna go ahead?
That is absolutely stupid.
Are you gonna fork out the money ahead of time on the other account?
That is absolutely stupid.
All right, panel. I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up anyway. So, panel, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Okay. Bye bye, guys. Okay, so what I'm trying to get at is that so that's I suggest yesterday. Well, he can still contact me by my email address. Noodles, unfortunately, can also leave a voicemail message. But I don't see him exactly running out of his way to send me voicemail. So keep your credit in good standing as you can change apartments. I'm working on it. What are your top favorite states? I don't really have any favorite states. I mean, I've lived in New England most of my life. I guess the only states I've been in New England at all for any length of time is Rhode Island, and Maine, obviously Connecticut, upstate New York. Little Rock, Arkansas is okay. I think my experience with being in Maine is it's kind of like it was a summer camp for the blind, so it's really kind of not much of a real comparison with the rest of Maine. But we did go to a downtown Maine city or town to a restaurant. Occasionally get a chicken dinner. It's funny, it was a vegetarian camp, but a lot of us would go to the small town and go for the chicken dinner. I did. I didn't mind that. I thought the chicken was excellent. Yeah, right. You talk to him daily and you just set Michelle up for more failure by defending him and trying to get him back in her life. Well, okay. Well, first of all, we are not absolutely sure if he said that. Okay. Well, we'll be honest, there's a lot of imposters out there. On the other hand, I did tell him that I was going to do it. So why would he then say that he thought I wasn't going to do it? I I think that's kind of an interesting observation. Why has he done seasons? I'm not saying he isn't, but no. Okay, let me say this. I don't understand the animosity either, especially if, theoretically speaking, the person is in Noodles. We don't know, right? You click a join link onto a Discord. You create your name. You create your persona. Anybody can come on and say that David. Anybody can come on and say that Noodles 1980. It's not like there's any kind of like real security to verify it's really 1980. After all, Discord started out as a game server. So theoretically speaking, it could be anybody. Season one's Michelle's show, so she didn't want to do that on her own as a donator. He says you talk to him all day, every day. No, I don't. Alright, so let's just theoretically say that maybe that person that claimed to be Noodles on the Discord isn't really Noodles. But the question is why doesn't the real Noodles come on Discord and try to make and talk to me about it? Or send me an email or do something to prove online that he's the real Noodles. See, I don't. Okay, I do see somebody wants to join. Someone named Josh. All right, say hi to him on Discord. Bonner says Michelle don't have that mindset. Everyone's confirmed it was him. Some typing same. Some it's kind of attack. Okay, well, like I said, he can send me an email if he really, really says he's not him. And he could send me an email and I'll show him the messages I got. I will show him the stuff that we have snipped from of him on Discord. Only I can post polls, guys. All right, and I can post polls using YouTube's own poll too. All right, here we go. Okay, what that? All right, Noodles on Discord yesterday. I'm gonna leave a simple yes or no question. Okay. Okay, I just posted a poll. Says, was that the real Noodles on Discord yesterday? Yeah, well, right now I see yes at 50% on my poll. I got a feeling it probably was. And he's just trying to kind of, like, make it seem like it wasn't for some reason. Maybe because he realizes he acted like a brute and he kind of wants to just kind of distance himself from his mistake. We don't need I don't care option. It's just a simple yes or no question. If people don't care, they're not going to answer the poll. Right now, the score is 79% says yes, it was. %. So then, like I said, is using common sense logic says after he said all those horrible, vile things, he wanted to go back to his channel and say that I was the bad person. But if he went ahead and went into the Discord as a third party and said, see, there was a fake noodles, blah, 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 saying all this stuff, then he can't say that I was the one who basically failed him. Yeah, 80 plus say yes. I agree with the poll that more than likely 17% say no. Okay, so here's the official score, 83-17. And out of 19 votes. How you doing, Scruff? Question mark. But you know what? Let me ask this question. Let me ask a poll. Let me ask you another poll. Okay. Okay. Should Michelle talk to a talent agent herself to go to California? Different question. Let's see what the answer comes up on that one. Why does the story keep changing on... I don't know. I'm not sure, absolutely sure why the story keeps changing. I don't know why police officers kept other police officers from doing their job. I don't understand why they were doing that instead of actually focusing on doing their job. Yes, Tiger Kitty says 18 votes, only 12 are watching. Some views don't show up on the algorithm, and people watch from TVs and their things. That's true. I've seen that. All right, on the new poll, 77% say that I should try to hire a talent agent. Question is, should Michelle talk to a talent agent herself to go to California? And the answer is 79% to 21%, with currently 14 votes are in. The only thing is, how do I find a talent agent? That's the question. remember, a talent agent is going to invest a lot of time and money into working with you. And because they're going to be investing all this time and money, they're going to want to make sure that they're going to get somebody that's going to bring them of financial stability. It's what I say you. The people that voted no on these polls, which are very few, are supporters of Noodles, which includes Seasons and Brian King. Well, that's their views. They could do that. Oh, Mr. Kid. Mr. Kitty. All right, go ahead. Yeah. All right, Rusty, come on. Now, there's another person that theoretically could drop in and vote is Blazing Leo. But either way, Josh582 says hi, guys, and in the Discord. So just say hello, hi. Okay. So yeah, I think that speaking of Leo, Michelle, I know who told Noodles about this. The guy sent me a long message about it this morning. There was an idea that was presented. The certainty of such a thing happening is very slim. Yeah. It's true. There is a lot of additions, and you can bet there's a lot of YouTubers and other social media people as well. You got your Twitchers, YouTubers, Instagrammers, TikTokers, all gonna want to have a shot at the pie. And that means a lot of auditions, a lot of interviews, which means that you have more luck winning Powerball than you do winning this opportunity. But it doesn't mean it's a bad idea. And as far as the company promoting the product, all right, Rusty Cat, I know you didn't get your camera time today. My kitty's a camera hog. He wants his kitty time. Yeah, hold on, man. Where's the stupid webcam? There it is. There we go. Get Mr. Kitty camera. Should actually change the color in the icon so I can see it better. Coming on screen, Mr. Kitty. And saying hello to everybody. Yeah. You think I didn't forget you, just yeah, she's purring, by the way. Gotta move over. Your whiskers tickle me. I can send you. Yeah, please do. Just send it to me on Discord. Let me say one thing about Leo. if Noodles likes Leo so much, why don't they just get a room? She's divorced anyway. And go ahead and do the deed. Do the nasty. I'm sure that she and him could successfully be a good couple. Except Capricorn and Leo don't really go that well. Okay, I'll look at it. The only thing I'm allergic to is cats. LOL. Bad luck. Well, that's kind of reasons why a lot of people like having Rusty on camera, because a lot of people can't have pets for allergies or because they have live in a place that doesn't allow them to have pets. And Rusty is kind of like the channel mascot, just like he's part of the package, you know. All right, so let's take a look at this message real quick. I'm suspected to. I don't know if Botter wants me to bring it up or not. Let me take a look at it here. Oh, at least it wasn't shot on a cell phone. It's the phone photo of. Looking 50-year-old Indian man. And I took too much Adderall for work. So fingers are moving faster than I could stop myself. Okay. Okay. It says here. Let me just read this little excerpt here. If I can cut and paste it. Apparently I can't. I would love to cut and paste it. No, I can't. It says, texting a photo of Pankaj, the fat, retarded looking 50-year-old Indian man this morning, and I took too much Adderall at work, so I was in overly chatty mood. My fingers were moving faster than I could stop myself. Next thing I knew, I had texted him something to the effect of, "Bro, how do you get all these retards? Then, have you ever considered monetizing? You have a knack for getting retards to do everything you want." He then said he's been thinking about getting MicheleMarieDalene to New York City to shoot footage for her of her falling or something like that. I then said, well, why not like fly out Melton and everyone else and get MMD's documentary filmmaker and make it a thing. He then said, I've been thinking about doing a reality show. I then said, better yet, start an LLC, call it Special Tone LLC, and get Norm F to invest. Then I told him about the Greek multimillionaire I told about who made a stream house with cameras and small studio on Beverly Drive in Beverly Hills in 2007, and bought his own TV station. I'm sorry. He flew out white trash types from the South and many retards too, and created a social experiment. Builder then said, let's do it. Okay, so that's sort of what I thought. So it was not his idea specifically. Buyer says, try to stop me. I'm a hero. You are the biggest villain ever. He may have support from different places, but I am like Batman. I don't need support. What do I go best with? You go good with Virgo. You might do okay with some Aquarius as well. Why don't we try to see if we can have a peaceful discussion without getting out the armaments, okay? Noodles, I said I was interested. I don't know why you thought I wasn't interested. I don't know why you thought I was not interested when I said I was interested yesterday. And I told you to begin the process of making it happen, which means I knew it was not going to happen overnight, and I told you that. Noodles. Let's be honest here. You have a habit of being your own worst enemy. And what I mean by that is, I already said yes, and then the next thing you know it, you come on to my Discord, acting like you are threatening me and threatening my viewers on my Discord, saying you're going to off me and all this horrible, vile stuff. And I have to be honest, I don't understand why you said that. Because I said to you I would do it. And then you sat there and then you acted like I said that I didn't want to do it. I don't understand that part. Because I never said I was not interested. Right. I need to screenshot the news messages from my archive. Are you on the Discord? Because if you are, Bodder can give them to you. It just makes me really, really upset because the fact of the matter is I never, like I said, I know that nothing in this world is guaranteed, not even except death and taxes. That's it. Okay, that's the only things that are guaranteed in life. Thank you for the info, Seasons, MicheleMarieDalene. Not Aquarius. Who's not Aquarius? I just gotta say one thing here, Noodles. I don't care if you said it. I don't care if you did it or not. I don't care if you said it or not. I want to say it one time and one time only. Please listen. I have a lot of protectors that protect me on both the spiritual and the physical level. Okay, I got a lot of supporters that want to see me do well. You upset a lot of them when you said those comments in Discord. Well, unfortunately, that just also proves another point that I said. You can be anybody in the Discord that you damn want. Which is absolutely frustrating. Because there's no way to truly verify if you're David Boldo or not. You can't even verify it. And so, you could be anybody in the Discord you want, and people will get confused. They are. No, people have done that. You know, there are things you don't know about some of my more loyal fans have been helping me through other means besides sending money through super chats. I mean, look what Craig Sr. has done. He's done a lot. He bought the eye drops. He did a lot of other favors too. What about Tiger Kitty? She bought me Christmas presents. What about Billy? He bought me groceries. What about those things? That counts too. You know, the point is that also, what about Krista that takes me to the store and helps me get to clean the house a little bit and touch up the place? I mean, I would love to see more people donate through super chats and stuff, but I know right now, especially now, that the economy is not very safe, and people are not willing to risk putting money out when they might need that same money for grocery shopping, or they might need the same money to pay the utilities. I mean, I know that, so go get a fucking room and do it. And launch a recovery your hand in marriage while you're at it. You know as well as I do that Leo is attractive and you like her enough that you've been working with her on your channel for the last few weeks anyway, and I don't see why you two just don't get a room, get it done, and basically get a marriage license and be done with it. You know? I mean, I think one of the things that's important to remember is that we still, I mean, both of our channels do, but still do have our audiences. We have our supporters. We have our little regulars, that come in that are part of the show. Well, we do our best to keep all of our audiences, happy and content. That's fine. But if you live with her for 7 years, depending on the state, that's considered a common law marriage. Just keep one thing in mind about Leo. They're high maintenance. Be ready for that. Buyer says no, not just a troll. Like I said, I do some research. I used to run Noodle's channel about a year and a half ago, and it's not. It's Botter, yes. I just got an email that says Zombie has been talking to Leo on Discord privately. Noodles, I don't know about you, but you're not. If you seriously want to get your settle down with Leo, I think you better go ahead and get an engagement ring real fast, because I think there's a lot of other people, especially the men, that are going to go after Leo, because she is attractive to a lot of men. So, do. Copy says. So let's go further back up. All right, so let's close the final poll on the content that I put up. It said the final score is: should Michelle talk to a talent agent herself and go to California? 81% said yes, 19% said no. Total of 31 votes. So some people apparently are coming in, voting, and stuff like that. So should be interesting to see what happens with that. Why not offer go after the pedos who have actual records and remove them from YouTube? There are many still running channels, and you are not. There's only so many people in a day, hours in a day you can do. I don't know Butter has a life outside of YouTube. We don't know. Butter has a family to take care of. I don't have any information on Butter. But in the case of Noodles and Butter, this is personal. That's all I can tell you. This is personal between those two. So this secret text message, stop it. Leo has many tough decisions to make. If that is a possibility, Noodles, you might have to face the fact is that you might have to compete with your own co-host, going out with your other co-host. I've seen it on YouTube before. Yesterday, Leo said that she used to be Michelle's yes man, but that was now she's Dave's yes man. I guess you could be right about that. But I didn't kick Leo to the curb. Okay? She left on her own accord. Secret Test Messenger 37. I've been in jail, dude. Congratulations. You win a silver. So it's about 35% of all Americans. Guess what? It's not exactly much to brag about. This country is the country that locks up more people than any other country in the world, other than maybe China and maybe Saudi Arabia. It's true. Over 37% of Americans have been in prison. For what? Drugs, mostly, but other minor offenses. And it's an interesting statistics. Yeah, I told you the zombies was good for your channel. I already told you that, Noodles. Alright, let's pull some tarot today. Might as well. Ain't nothing else to do. Well, I do have to call up Instacart in a little while, but let's get some tarot out. Switch the screen over here. Okay. Pull up some tarot cards. Okay. Now, I may have misread one of the tarot cards that where the Five of Pentacles came up. But, oh well, it happens. You know, especially when you're new. Okay, make sure this thing's not messed up. Guess what? Oh, you got some of them upside down, inside out. Oh, I see that. Yeah. Alright, so let's sort these cards. Make sure that, first of all, that they are facing the right way. But then the thing is that, oops, get up there. Let's see, I'm just sorting these cards before I have a mess here. I guess I could answer another Noodles tarot question. But I'll be honest, I'm not exactly the best tarot reader in the world. Especially if the question gets too complicated with too many turns, too many twists. I don't do too good with that kind of stuff. However, doesn't mean that I don't. Just sorting these cards out real quick here. Okay, almost done. That's a lot of cards. There's 78 cards to a deck. Okay, great. Okay, now let me shuffle these. Okay, Angel Spirit Guides. Mother God, Father God, which is also known as Mother Asna, Father Yahweh, is what's the story in Noodles in Leo? What's the story with Noodles in Leo? Is Leo loyal to Noodles? Is Leo loyal to Noodles? Come on, get in there. Is Leo loyal to Noodles? It's Leo loyal to Noodles. This is the question I want to know. I'm sure Leo and Noodles would probably like to know too, especially Noodles. So let's get started with the first card. I got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I got the Six of Cups. I think I'll do two more cards. I got the Temperance card. And last one for this reading, the Hierophant card. Okay, so the question is Leo loyal to Noodles is the question. So, the Wheel of Fortune, that's this card here. It's number 10. Is destiny, success, letting go, control, felicity, change, shifting elements. Okay, so then we have the Six of Cups. Cups is water sign, which includes Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. This is all about feeling. If I go to the Six of Cups here, we have fond childhood memories, inheritance, new relations, and situations. I'm going to say new relations and situations in this case. Then we have the Temperance card. This is number 14. Okay. Major Arcana. Is moderation, management, equanimity, accommodation. Lastly, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant. This is a card of Taurus, by the way. And the Hierophant says marriage, alliance, tradition, society, convention, structure. Okay, so I would say she is loyal to you because of this. I think that there's definitely, and also the same thing with the other card here. This is what she's looking for. Childhood memories. Don't get in the screen. There you go. Childhood memories. I think that's what she's looking for. Okay. But that means she has to work within temperance. But the end result is going to be this. So Noodles in Leo could be a long-term thing and not just a short-term fling. There you go. That rhymes actually pretty good. A long-term thing and not a short-term fling. I think Noodles should do something else instead of doing all this stuff. Please do me a read. Tell me if the guy I shot will ever come out of a coma. You are targeting Noodles out of jealousy. Hi, how you doing, JoJo? I love those cards, alright. Yeah, I do too. Alright, so I'm going to ask the tarot cards about an update to what my reading was yesterday, which obviously went south. Okay? So, you want me to do it this time, Michelle? You do it. Okay, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, Father Yahweh. What is Michelle's future success gonna be for 2022? What's Michelle's success gonna be for 2022? 2023? I guess that means pretty much the end of the year. Will Michelle have success? I guess I should ask that question. I'm just curious too, kind of think of it. I mean, Michelle really works hard, but get in there. Alright, good enough. I see we have the Five of Wands here to start with. We have the Ten of Wands, so something in the is ending after conflicts. We have the King of Cups card. We have the World card. I'll show you these cards in a second. I'm gonna pull two more up. I have the Page of Pentacles, and the last card is the Ten of Cups. Okay, so we're gonna start with these cards and then work our way up. Let's start with the Five of Wands. Let me switch the screen over here so we can see this. Yeah, please do. Look, I want to see this. Okay. Oh, I can hold the cards up. You can see the cards. We have the Five of Wands here. And the Five of Wands, they're not as nasty as the sharp, pointy things called swords, but they can be just as frustrating. Is competition, sham, disorganization, disputes, legal issues. That could be where we are right now, because it comes to an end. We see this here with the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Okay, we'll go back to the Ten of Wands. And it says here, responsibilities, burdens, priorities, codependence. So this is coming to an end. So we started out with this card, and it's saying it's coming to an end with this card. That's what the tens mean. Okay? Then we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a well-respected man devoted to the arts and nature, humanitarian compassion. Okay, so we know that. Okay, so definitely the cups are going to be playing a factor here. Then we have the World card. The World card. And I go to the World card here. Let's see, what number is that? 21. Major Arcana. Okay. And it says here, fulfillment, prosperity, gratitude, contentment, wholeness. Okay, so far we see we ended the cycle. We're entering a new cycle. And then we have a Page of Pentacles here as well. Now, pages are younger people that are talking about something coming up. So the Page of Pentacles says here, a messenger of hope, diligence, material rewards, enthusiasm, and education. Finally, we wrap it up with the Ten of Cups. Aha. A happy couple. A happy couple. You can see that. They're a happy couple. And so I look back to the Ten of Cups here, and it says contentment, happiness, family, home, hopes, and dreams. So what I see is Michelle is going to be ending one cycle. Might involve more than just noodles. Might involve Ed too. Where you got this Five of Swords and Ten of Swords. That is coming to an end. Okay. In exchange, we got the King of Cups. So there's an emotional thing here. And that's the start of, and also the World card supports the King of Cups. Page of Pentacles is saying, hey, great things are coming. Keep cool. And finally, the card of happiness, emotional happiness. Let's see this, it's a cup card. Cups have to do with emotions. Or a water sign. Okay? So, if you would look at the cards based on the suits or the colors, you got your fire sign, that's the swords or the wands. You got the cups, that's the water sign. The world card is kind of open to any of the pentacles is earth sign. So the point is, I see Michelle actually becoming very successful. I'm going to shuffle these cards a bit better. I'm going to try to put some of these cards in a better way in the deck. I always like to kind of, because I have to be honest, I'm terrible shuffling cards. Michelle is terrible shuffling cards. So we just try to just randomly shove them in there. Let's just see what happens. So the point is that yes, Michelle will be successful. And she's ending one cycle. Because the world has lost its mind. Okay. I could be burning in hell right now and not even able to tell a difference. I like the Cups cards. Yeah. And Jojo says, why, Brian? Because this world has lost its mind. Yep, it has. It's not the same. And that's one of the reasons why we told Mother God, I said, we're not coming back again. I said to her firmly, you can take this world and shove it. We're not coming back. We don't have to. Why do we need to? No one needs us. We have, well, I wouldn't say nobody needs us. I think we do have a reason to be here, but no, we don't, Michelle. We've already fulfilled our soul contract here. We don't have to come back again. Unless you really want to, and I don't think you really do. I don't want to be like Diogenes and carry a lantern in broad daylight, using it to find a few men who haven't gone that way to becoming beasts. Yeah, it's interesting. Comparison to something of the miss, screw 'em all, refresh, not needed. Trust me, this world is messed up, and it's not anything I would be proud of. It's a shame, but the truth is that there really is nothing positive expected. I mean, all you have to do is look around you. The whole world is in decay. It's not doing any better. So that's why me and Lomi have written our life chart to go to a different place. Yep. So even if Noodles did waste Michelle, all you'd be doing is making Michelle a martyr, but Michelle wouldn't care because she's not going to stay here forever. She's not coming back again to Earth. She's already got another place that's already set in her life chart. Copy asks, are you cold steel? Did you come from Berks? Are you a zombies freak troll? What's your gig? I heard there's a lot of people that come to this channel from all kinds of channels. They hop around channel from channel. They're the vagabonds of the YouTube. Nothing wrong with that. Just be respectful of the people you talk to. That's all I ask. I'm gonna get ready to make some orders on Instacart. Yeah. I gotta check my food stamp balance first. But I'm not gonna buy 1,000,000 tons of crap either. Just I want some fruits. I want some vegetables. I want some bananas. I need some more soy milk or almond milk. Respect is important. One of the things that this channel would need is respect because they're trying to reach out to a large variety of people, different audiences and groups. And I want people to feel comfortable being here. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's got to be one place left in the world, or at least some sanity still remains somewhere. The one place where people can feel like the world is not totally gone stark raving mad. Even if it's one small little YouTube channel. A place where people can try to have a discussion and talk about things in a rational way. Nothing wrong with that. No, nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, I haven't pulled up a Oracle card in a while, but what I'm trying to say is that there's a lot of people in this world right now who are very rightfully scared because everything that they thought was going to be normal has totally took a nosedive. I don't know why that is. I'll be honest. What has happened to humanity is scary. Oh, here you are. Let's pull one Oracle card out. I mean, why not, right? I gotta sort this drawer again. Pull up one Oracle card. It's getting late, too. I'm gonna have to get ready to wrap it up soon. But let's pull up an Oracle card. Remember, there's only 40 Goddess and Mothers cards in the deck. So therefore, for that reason, there's going to be repeats. So please keep that in mind that there will be repeats of the Oracle cards because of the fact there's only 40 of them. So please keep that in mind that I know some people go for what they call jumpers. I don't really use jumpers much, but sometimes intuition says grab it. Might be important if it's a jumper, because usually Mother God usually puts someone on the top. So what today's card is Hecate, Magic and Crossroads. Hecate, Magic and Crossroads. Number 13. So let's pull up number 13 in the booklet. And we'll see where we stand with number 13. Magic and Crossroads. Let me get this back in the little plastic band wrap around the cards here. Don't really need it. You kind of do. This is like fighting me today. Oh well. Okay. Magic and Crossroads. So let's get that. Okay. 13. Arthur. That's right after this one. Oops. So not that much to read. I'll just read to you anyway. Here's her message. Have the courage to step into the new and unknown. Know you have the power to co-create with me, and that all is happening at the perfect time for your journey. Light and clarity will be provided to enable you to take the next step. Let go of the idea that there are, quote, wrong, closing quote, or right choices, or that everything is black and white. Trust your choices. You are enough. Do not fear change. Remember that crossroads are a source of constant growth. Develop and use your skills of divination and intuition. Pretty important to remember. If you want to know a little bit about her background, I'm going to read this here real quick here. The Greek goddess Hecate is a protectress against evil spirits and is a bringer of the light to guide you through the darkness. She is also a bringer of the dark when needed, a goddess who will exact vengeance upon those who harm the people she protects. As a friend to Persephone, the queen of the underworld, Hecate is allowed to go to and from the underworld while Persephone spends her months there with Hades. Thus, Hecate acts as a guide to and an intermediary with the underworld. She rules over the dark passages of life, especially those that leave us transformational crossroads. Hecate is a keeper of wisdom, teacher of the wise, and guardian of those rejected or abandoned by society. She presides over magic, ritual, prophetic, vision, childbirth, death, and the secrets of regeneration. She is a triple goddess who is generous with her powerful gifts of maiden energy, motherly guidance, and crone wisdom. She holds the powerful energy of the new moon for transition, as well as the energy of the full moon for release. She is an independent goddess who, like her cousin Artemis, was unwilling to marry. Hecate is recognized and honored as a goddess of many contemporary Wiccans, priestesses, and pagans. She is known as Queen of the Night for her connection to the spirit world. She is often invoked for continuing with the dead and helping those who need a bridge to loved ones on the other side. Her companions are a black cat and a three-headed dog. There you go. Something you may or may not have heard before. Very fascinating. And I do know of the three-headed dog in Greek mythology. Can never imagine having a three-headed dog. But Copious is Leo. Okay. Unknown. Okay. Jojo says, exactly, Michelle. Respect goes a long way. Jojo says, yes, 100. Mojo says to the listeners, if you could find, please press the like button. Much appreciated. Copious says Leo. That might be. But Leo is not blocked here anyway, so Leo could come on as herself and she would not be blocked here. Well, it's 1:22. I got some things to place in order to get some groceries delivered to the house for today because really, honey, well, we need some food and let's be honest, I got my food stamps today. So, there's no reason I shouldn't order anything. It does have to be from Market 32. It doesn't have to be from Market 32. I mean, I could buy ice cream, but I'm afraid it's going to be all melted if I go pick it up. So, I'll have to see what happens with that. But the point is I've got things to take care of. We do have a night show tonight planned. Everybody. Okay, so for now, this is the intro that Tiger Kitty made, and don't be afraid to share with everybody. It is available for download, by the way. You can download it. It is in the video section. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. This is like a 16-inch grinder. Hope you're hungry because you're going to be eating a lot of it. No. I don't need them. Why would I want to have to put money into
I know you don't need it. Well, because you might want big whoppers.
These are the real deal, baby. These are real.
But you wouldn't want, you've seen Rosie. I mean, they're massive.
I know. But then again, we also see like other people that got those things. What happens is after you get to be a certain age, everything sags. And of course, we have the tools of trade, the fame, the calendar, the clapper. Let's call the spirits back real quick.
Gauntlet 1. Versus. Fight.
That's how we take care of those pests.
Ow! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Alright. And thank you very much for watching. Stay out of trouble, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning, normal time. Yep. Okay.